Alright, and we're live. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Glad to have you all here. How was everybody? How was your weekend? Hopefully it was good. Hello, Lazy Cloud. Hello, Moromi. How you doing? You playing with the bot again? That's funny. But yeah, let me kill a few rares, and then we're gonna go back to Heroic Sanctum. We got Heroic because we finished normal last week, which is fantastic. So, yeah, pretty great. Okay, there we go. Hello, Renal. Hello, Data Bob. Hello, Nadia. How you doing? Welcome. See people are saying, Kraken, I saw you in Dalaran one night and tried to say hi. I figured that was somebody from the stream. I waved back. I don't know if you saw, but I waved back. I AFK a lot, so that's probably why I didn't respond immediately in case you didn't see it. It's probably cleaning my bank or something. I think that's what was happening. There we go. I'm not on very much on the weekends, so I'm impressed. There we go. Hello, Junixa. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. Beautiful. Let's see. Where's... It's on the bridge door. There it is. Beautiful. Whenever I see your starting soon screen, I think of that one Happy Dolphin meme. Cute. Maybe, but for real, BRB. Okay. There we go. Let's see. It's okay. I was just going to Dollar Bank and I was like, wait, is that Kraken? Yup, you saw me. Awesome. Saw me in the wild. That's rare. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, y'all kick back, relax, grab a drink. It's Monday. I'm a little tired. Stayed up way too late RPing with Silver. Because, you know, she's a vampire now. So. Squints Pandara, I thought you were 3 of this hell space. I wish. Technically, this is BFA, quotation marks. Because it's the, invasion thing. Still trying to get the stupid staff. Been doing this religiously. For years now. These low drop weapons are gross. I can certainly tell you as a collector. Mog in the open world has a lower drop rate than most mounts in the game. Mounts are easier to get. It took me less time to get invincible than it did a lot of these different open world Mog pieces. It's just insane. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Time to get my Goblin Hunter to 80. Good luck. Hope you enjoy. Hope it goes good. Is it BOE? Nope. It's BOP. BOP, class locked, spec specific, etc., etc. You know, Blizzard's favorite thing. And it's personal loot. Can't be traded either. Personal only. Also Blizzard's favorite thing. You know, one of the things that defies, like, every possible friend/MMO friendly law that Blizzard has in this game. Does the staff drop for being a marksman? Nope, only survival. It's an agility staff. And you have to have the cloak and all that unlocked to be able to do this. So, it's stupid. Anyway, if you have ATT, you can find it under the BFA section. There's a lot of weapons. There's staves, there's swords, there's daggers. Let's see, the only one I didn't get was that guy. I'm down to just an intellect dagger from whatever you call it. The Akir over in Oldham when that one's up. And then the agility staff from this area. Well, I guess that's it for him. Alright, let's log out. It's gross. It's gross. If you don't use ATT, look up the BFA assault weapons. That might bring stuff up. It's a short list, luckily, but hooey. It's gross. They have like, it's one of those like 0.0 something something drop rate things. Been doing this for ages. Let's see, it was Lothi. Faf could do it on her server. But since it's the last day for the Mantid before it switches tomorrow, I have to do it. I want to get it done and not forget about it after stream, you know? So we're getting it done real quick before we head over to Heroic Sanctum. Alright, let me make sure her loot spec is correct. Survival, yes, okay. There we are. Oh, yeah. So yeah, how was everybody's weekend? Hope you were all good little girls and gargoyles. Here. I hate these rares. I hate this drop rate thing too because it only comes from the rares. You can't buy it, you can't trade it, you can't be it's not a BOE. Got a stupid low drop rate, and it only comes from the rares that, you know, specific invasions. Specific, spec specific, class specific, blah blah blah. Almost the whole weekend I was hangover. Aw, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound fun. My dog's birthday today. She's turning 14. Aw, well happy birthday to the puppo. Sick as a dog, but okay otherwise. No, I'm sorry, Mooks. Hope you feel better soon. There we go. Completed the PvP grind before next patch in 14 this weekend. Got my comfy glamour and congrats now. Nice, congrats. That's awesome. Oh, there he is. I was like, where's the dude? He's just sitting there quietly. Like, maybe if I don't move, she won't see me. Oh, but congrats, Renal. That's always a feat, I feel like. Have you ever done the PvP of that grind equivalent in WoW? If so, would you say 14 or WoW's is more grindy? Pretty sure I know the answer, but you know. This guy's a lot of health. Wow. Good sir. Level 70, you should just fall over, realistically. I'm 12 levels higher than this guy. He's no business having this much health. She gets a puppuccino from Starbucks to celebrate. Perfect. Cute. Considering I completed it from 0 to 100 in a bit over a week, probably 14. Oh, well, over a week. I see. Okay, so WoW would be way more grindy then. Got you. Yeah, that's easy. I wish WoW's was like, it only took like a week. Damn. Congrats. Have you told Crocs they should have been dead already? Right? No kidding. I'm like, hello? What am I in combat with? What are you two doing? Dogs. Okay, see if this guy's up. And also, hello, Soulflame. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. And then WoW PvP since BFA. I think that's the last official time I really messed with it too much too. I spent 2 months trying to complete a season and ended up giving up. I was just sick of it. I liked the Legion version a lot. I liked the WoD version a lot. I liked the MOP version a lot. BFA Plus, not so much. Just really not a fan. Doing well, vibing and hydrating, two of my favorite things. Perfect. Uh-oh. 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 Why are we lagging? There it goes. Like, hello? Oh, my Twitch, I see. That's fine. My Steam broke. So it broke the collab and freaked out the stream. That's okay. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Can this guy die, please? Why is everything with so much health all of a sudden? I love this expansion, though. Nice. Good. This is definitely not one of my favorite expansions, but hey, you know? It's a good expansion to do old content, that's for sure. I did it in WoD because I liked Asheran. Same. I liked original Asheran before they forced it into a queued thing. You know, and you'd sit there for 24 hours in queue. I wish I was joking. I don't know if anyone remembers that. When they first did that. Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. It was gross. Ruined it. There we are. There's some grindy stuff in 14, like achievements which take several years to complete. Outside of that, longest grind is maybe 4 to 6 months of active play. Yeah, that's not bad at all, honestly. I wish that was the longest grind in WoW. I'd be caught up and probably playing current content if that were the case. It's not. Slowly shakes head. Expansions by Jam for gold making. Ah, nice. But not active. That makes sense. Oh, on that note, I completed the last of the Garo crossover PvP achievements in 14 this weekend too. Got all my fancy rebel horses now. Nice, congrats. That's awesome. I know Silver really tried to get me into 14, but I'm just, I don't know. I like Final Fantasy, the series, but like, I don't know, I just don't quite vibe with the MMO. Like, I don't dislike it, it's just, I'd probably play it like if I had nothing else to do. Solo, off and on, maybe. I play it with her when she wants to go through the story and stuff, but as a collecting game, I don't really care for the collection stuff in 14, if I'm honest. The systems need some work, especially like the Mog Station and the glamour system. Good heavens. Now I'm in that phase of what do I do now phase of things. Ah, that's always fun. I gotta sneeze. Apologies, I couldn't mute fast enough. Let's see if this guy's up. I think he is. The fishing collection 14 has me vibing. Nice, nice. That's always fun. There we go. Beautiful. We're slowly getting there. I still want to know why level 52s aren't just falling over on a level 70, but you know, Blizzard. That's why. The joys of that. There we go. Okay. Still no luck, per usual. Not surprised. Do I go back to grinding Mog and WoW? Do I pick up some other grind 14 or actually progress the story for once? Do I go back to alt and shiny hunting? All three, yeah. Why not? At the same time, I was gonna say rotate, but yes, one for each of your hands. What, you don't have multiple arms? Get better arms. Stop spinning, sir. Oh! I am tired. I really gotta stop letting Silver keep me up. I stayed up till 4 and got up at 7, in case anyone's curious. I got like 3 hours of sleep. I'm so tired. I debated actually streaming today, but I'm like, no, I like streaming. I want to stream. So, you know, well, I do have 3 monitors. That's fair. You could. Landing in 14 is nowhere near as good as WoW, in my opinion. Understandable. The only problem with WoW is I feel like WoW's is a lot more grindy. I've heard that often from other folks coming from other MMOs. I know at least compared to other solo games, it's a lot more grindy. You know, if you're getting into the nitty-gritty stuff like Mog and... I wouldn't even say mounts are that bad. Because I have more trays and a lot of Mog than I do on mounts. That's rude. Oh, that reminds me, I can soft reset for a shiny and platinum while playing Sims 3. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. Perfect. Sometimes WoW becomes a chore. It really does. It really does. When the luck is just too disgustingly gross. And you're like, alright, I'm going on year how many now? 6? 5? I'd like to be done with this. Please. Release me. Let's look at that guy, and that guy better be up there. That one in the corner, he has phasing issues. So if you come at him slightly at the wrong angle, he's not there. Whilst you're waiting for the Sylvanas monologue to finish, you can fish in 14. Whilst you're waiting for the right cast, you can shiny hunt. It's perfect. True. Look at that. Why? That's not the button I pushed, but alright. Okay, we got that guy. And now for that. WoW is, but there was way more stuff to collect and more variation, so I could just go do somewhere else if I want. Yeah, that is totally fair as well. WoW has got a lot. Like, that's something that always baffled me when people complain there's nothing to do in WoW. I'm like, trust me, there is a lot. You just don't want to do what it has to offer because I have no shortage of a list of things to do. And I've been playing since MOB actively. My longest break being only like a week. So, it's just, there's so much to do. I don't know how I would ever be able to finish all this, but I will try. On one level I do enjoy it, but I'm at that point where I'm in too deep, and even when I don't enjoy parts of it, I'm like, it's just one more. I just have this one. I've collected the other 10 or whatever. You know, like these weapons, for example. Wow. Okay, so this one is done. Log her out. I just got one more character to do, and then we can get to Sanctum. Systems and variety WoW is definitely great, but the time is indeed a huge sink by comparison to others. Exactly. What about Guild War 2 collecting? That does have some MOG. I've heard, ironically, that was the exact one I was going to bring up. Someone in ATT Discord was discussing that the other day. They had just come over from Guild War 2 collecting. They're like, yeah, this is on a whole other level. This is... wow. I've never played Guild War 2s myself, but on the account of that, I've heard that a couple times over the years. So it's kind of funny. Warframe also has some cool systems. Nice. Oh god, don't get me started on Warframe, almost 300 showers. Showers. I don't know why I said showers. 300 hours in it so far. Nice. Hey there, cracking and popping in as a play started with 375 mods. I'm also waiting to get through my backlog of games like my JRPGs from Atlas. Mod collecting Guild Wars 2 is how much money you have in your bank account. That's kind of funny. And also, hello, Thalia. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying some Stardew. I just played that yesterday. It's, I've been trying to 100% Stardew. I don't play modded version though. It's unmodded because I play on the Switch. So it's been enjoyable. I enjoy that a lot. By and large, true. Stop playing Guild War 2 because I'm weak and it ruins my bank account. Aww. Understandable though. T-Mog collectors have the most commitment, man. Wow, they really do. Yeah, yeah. We do, unfortunately. More than even mount collectors. I mean, if you're a mod collector, you probably collect mounts too. But, you know. It's insane. It really is. People, I have nothing to do, same people. Yeah, I won't do PvE, PvP, progress, and plus battle pass mounts or collections. Blizz sucks, no content. If there wasn't a truer sentence. Gosh. Luckily, I haven't heard a lot of that lately, but, you know, I still hear that every once in a while from people, and I'm like, why do you play then? Sad. What's up? What are we doing today? Hello, Vampy. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Well, once I finish these rares for the day, we are gonna do, Some heroic Sanctum. We finished normal last week, so we can move right on to heroic, which is fantastic. So, and I've been doing heroic Sanctum, or mythic Sanctum and mythic Sepulchre with silver and mythic Nathria in the evenings, so we won't have to do mythic on stream, fortunately. Mythic Nathria, I think, is totally soloable in alts. I wasn't having any issue soloing it. It's just a little slow. Mythic Sanctum, though, they've got too much health. Like, it's a war of attrition, because they're like, hello? So, you won't see Mythic or of those three anymore on stream, I'm afraid, but I've been doing them with silver. There you go. Since there's no phone mode to collect right now, I figured now's the perfect time to relax with some backlog games. Also, I just can't find the breaking point with mods. My PC just seems to handle it every time. Perfect. Well, that's good. There we are. If a woman says to me you have commitment issues, I answer, I am a T-Mug collector. What do you mean? No kidding. One moment, I need to blow my nose. There we go. Good to go. Alright, anyway. I saw a video of Sylvanas on Mythic and the fight was like 7 minutes due to mechanics and phases. It's a long fight. Even if you can do good DPS, it takes forever. I complain about it every time I do it with Silver on Mythic. Because it's not even a DPS thing. It's literally just a matter of waiting for her to go to her next phase. I'm like, this is the longest choreographed fight like I think we have in the game. It's ridiculous. And of course it's Sylvanas, and half of it is her monologuing and flitting around throwing things at you. I'm just like, thematically and like visually, the fight's really cool. But like, actually doing the fight, it's stupid. I don't like it. So why are we doing BFA and SLMOG 100% for 12.0? Because A, I want to, and B, in 12.0 there is a item level squish. And it's specifically, it's too long for the title, but it's specifically BFA and SLMOG from the instances, so like raids and dungeons. Because there's an item level squish coming in Midnight, and there's a level squish coming in Last Titan. Whether it's pre-patch or after patch, I don't know. But that's what Blizzard said back at BlizzCon when they announced the trilogy. So, you know how that goes in the past for like the most current raids, i.e. not very well. I refuse to be screwed over again like I was during the last level squish. Like before Shadowlands, when the first Chromie Time came out, I was already soloing Legion raids on all my alts. It was doable. And then they did the squish, and it literally wasn't until Dragonflight? Yeah, the end of Shadowlands, early Dragonflight, that I was actually able to do it again. And even then, I don't know, just ridiculous to me. Let's see here. Flying around like crazy over here. But anyway, TLDR. I'm getting a preemptive strike this time. So the most heavily affected raids are going to be Shadowlands and... I did that guy already. And, oops, where am I going? And BFA raids. I mean, look how long we had to wait for them to fix BFA raids. You really want to wait for that again? No. Because they will. They'll have to fix it again. Some of these aren't up and some of these are. That's why. People coming in and killing like one rare and then leaving. Drives me crazy. Also quest achievements. I don't have any concern with quest achievements at the moment. I'll worry about those another day, because that won't be affected too much. luckily. I don't know, still better than Spine, I feel. I don't know. It doesn't take nearly long as Spine, so... Agoros, I need 100% those then. Yeah, if you want to, like, you know, get collecting on stuff, I'd say do it now. And I say before 12.0, but the, you know, the real kicker is going to be the 13.0 squish. So, that's why I'm getting a good preemptive start on this. That particular rare is not up. Might have to come back on war mode or something. That guy's not up either. Interesting. Is this guy up anywhere? Why just specific rares? Okay. Let me go set my heart, because the other two are completely done. I don't want to have to try to remember to come back and check. Because this is the last day before I'll have to wait a couple of weeks for this to come back. So, I guess it's a, like, yeah, week and a half-ish, depending on when it decides to pop up. That's Alliance. I need Horde. Let me set my hearth here real quick. Go turn on war mode and come back, see if I can get the last few. Title one's there when I was making millions. And skidding was a solo thing. I was a rich boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Blood should give us all old raids as story mode with LFR plus 3 difficulties. Problem solved. Do squish as much as you want. Yeah, I don't want their current story mode though, because they don't do the whole raid. Because for some reason they feel the need to exclude most of the raid, which I don't particularly appreciate. Don't know how many newer games my PC can handle, but I was able to run Metaphor Rafantasio just fine. They recommend Atlas, their games, if you're into that genre. I don't even know what that is. Did you say those are JRPGs? Yeah, I'm not really a JRPG fan, which I think is why I'm not really into did they reset all that? They did. I'll fix it later. Why I'm not really into 14, I think. I'm not honestly a JRPG fan. I love Western RPGs. But even then, I only like a very specific few. I'm pretty picky. Okay, let's try this again. Persona 3 Reload is probably one of the best games of all time outside of Tartarus. But this one's never interested in me. But again, I'm pretty picky with games. So, I get it. Yeah, I would like to play Wukong, but specs. Gotcha. Understandable. 14 should be played purely for its story. It's so good. Which is funny. Silver keeps telling me I'll like it, but I have not liked 14's story. I have not enjoyed it so far. I've tried. I am trying to get into it. I don't know. How far are you? Partway through the second expansion. Before I decided to take a break because I couldn't really handle it anymore. There we go. There we go. We should hopefully be able to get the rest of our rares war mode now. Well then, you're just never going to like it. Probably not. I don't know. I'm just struggling. Hope in that case, probably not your thing. No, I know. Silver absolutely loves it. She's like, but it's your type of story. You'd love it. And I'm like, is it though? I don't know. I was so especially turned off when just like, oh, we're just gonna kill everybody now. And they all died. The end. I'm like, okay. So, one of those things. And I haven't really been engaged in it since. I'm very much the person that, maybe because it's totally an overdone trope at this point, I'm tired of getting like, oh, I like this character, they seem kind of interesting, and then they just kill them off, like, you know, a few quests later, like, oh, that's it, they're dead now. I'm like, okay, never mind. Kind of tired of it. Because, like, my favorite thing for me is, like, character development, lore, background, and world building. And so when the character gets no character development because they're, I don't know, dead, It doesn't interest me. This rare is not there. Okay, is this guy up here finally? Here he is. Took till the end of Heaven's Word for things to really start getting me in 14. Yeah, that's a long time for me to put up with it, if I'm completely honest. So I will finish it eventually, but I am struggling to like it. Took, let's see, I think I would like the story, but the combat is not for me, and all the instance group stuff isn't either. Yeah, that's understandable. Well, that's a lie, because I was in love with Aymeric since I saw him, and nothing motivates me like a gorgeous man, apparently. For 14, when the character arc is done, a death flag gets raised in the background. Pretty much. Pretty much. And I think that's partly why I'm just not super interested. Because they're very throwaway-y with their characters. Just like WoW. WoW is no better. I'm not defending WoW either. That's one of my strong dislikes about WoW. Ah, rude. And I'm dead. Okay, cool. There we go. This is a overdone trope at this point, and it's gross. Okay, well, let's try this again. Gotta phase back in. Jerk. He's really hot, okay. Nice. It wasn't overdone at release, but it def got more popular. Yeah. I know way back when it was, you know, during the day. I don't know, even then it was kind of common in a lot of games, I feel like. Not WoW, but I mean, in the early 2010s is what I feel like they started kind of leaning into that for a lot of games. It's like, I'm kind of tired of this trope. Hey all, does anyone have a map that explains how to read Temple of AQ's map? I do not, I'm afraid. Stop doing the knockback. You're so irritating. These guys take way too long to kill on a 70. Can I just say that? Like, I'm 70. 70. These guys are 50. 50 and 52. They should not take this long. Good grief. Let's see. This guy in here. I got lost on all the floors. I'm not surprised. AQ is a little confusing. Well, Game of Thrones happened, and it turns out people like actual narrative consequences sometimes. Death is one of those, but it should not be the only one. Which is funny, because I can't stand Game of Thrones. Literally for that exact reason. So that's the reason I don't like it. Funny that. It's been so long since I've been to AQ that I'm not sure anymore. It's AQ is kind of just one of those places you kind of have to learn by repetition. It's a little weird. It makes a lot of sense actually, right? Yeah, that's the exact reason I don't like it. I wanted to like Game of Thrones. Like, it seems really cool. It's got like all the factors in it of things I would like. But I love character development, and I love seeing them go through shit. Either grow up or grow down, and overcome or completely fail. But they can't do any of that if they're just dead, you know? Like, unless there's some sort of, oh, well, now they're gonna be a necromancer and resurrected plot, fine. But, I don't know, it just... Like, I'm not saying everybody needs to live. I'm fine with character death, don't get me wrong. It's just, when there's like a lot of it, and you're like, okay, who's gonna die this time? Who should I not get attached to? Like, you start to become disengaged, at least I do. Because I stop caring if there's too much character death. Or I'm just like, okay, they're probably gonna die in, let's see, 2 episodes? Ah, 3. Ah, a new record. you know, type of thing. Makes you a little more cynical, and I don't want to treat it that way. I was driving Silver crazy because when we were playing 14 together, it's been a little while. We'll get back to it eventually, but I was like, so is this character gonna die? And she was like, stop! I don't want to give spoilers. I'm like, you know I don't care about spoilers. And I'm like, this character's gonna die, isn't it? She's like, why? Why? Why do you think they're gonna die? I'm like, because they're very interesting, they look really cool, and they have some background problems that could insinuate them dying. And she was like, yes, they die, okay? And I'm like, I knew it! I can smell it. I've been calling it every time, and no, I haven't been looking it up. And it's making Silver so frustrated with me. It's pretty funny. Been so long. Let's see, I read that. Game of Thrones is too much sex, fan. That too. Characters going through shit is the definition of Game of Thrones. Attached to Khaleesi and you're fine. Which is funny because I don't like her. I don't like her at all. But you know, what do you do? I had the opposite experience with Supernatural. Every time someone died, I was like, let's see if this sticks. She has dragons. Oh, you don't watch anime, do you? No, I'm not really into it, honestly. I try, I'm not into JRPGs. I don't dislike them. It just, I'm very picky, if that makes sense. So there's some that I do like. But I don't actively seek it, if that makes sense. Sorry, these guys are taking forever to kill. I'm just like, I'm level 70. They should just fall over, but whatever. Watch Squid Game. Everyone dies. That's the whole point of the show. I know. That's the reason I didn't. Because I'm like, I would like to be invested, please. If my 14 faves die, a scream will sound so loud that glass breaks in a 10-mile radius, and it's me. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. The bad part about anime is you can't watch it in the background unless you watch the dubbed version. That's exactly it. And like, I don't watch a lot of TV much anymore also because... Did I finally get them all? I think I did. Another week. Another lack of transmog. Oh, let's log him out here. Alright, we can move on to Heroic Sanctum now. I used the 3 characters I have that can do this. Like, I technically have a couple more. I could check on War Mode. I didn't do the Earthen Ring one on War Mode. Because my Shaman, I think, can get the Agility Staff. I haven't been doing him. The only reason I can do the 3 like that back-to-back is because they're on different servers. Let me check if Shaman's gonna even get the staff. So I usually don't bother because they have like upwards of an hour to 2 hours of respawn time. It's kind of gross. And I'm like, I have other things to do. Let me check him real quick. Oh, stretch. I've experienced so many stories that it's been pretty easy to see when a character has them death flags. 14 was no exception. Same, Renal. Same. I feel like I'm too experienced at this point. And it doesn't help too that like my whole degree and my whole time in college and over the many years and my interest is character development. I got a writing degree for creative writing for like script, TV script, movies, all that sort of stuff, video game, quest design. And so on top of that, I'm analyzing it kind of naturally anyways. And I'm just like, I don't... Why does he keep putting on his mining crap? Stop. I really don't like that. I hate that it's broken. Alright, let me see. Let me look at ATT real quick here. Let's see. Ale. Not vendors. No. Because it's an agility staff, I cannot get it. That's okay, it's fine. Was it literally just them? Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to Heroic Sanctum. We're good with that for now. Alright, let's see. I don't remember who I did it on, so let me get on my main and check so I know who I can do it next on. 'Cause I know we did it a lot of normal next week. I don't remember where I stopped for heroic. I don't think we didn't get very far. I love him, but no. I just want you to know, every time I see Estinian's name, it looks like Einstein to me. I tell Silver that. And I'm like, hey, look, it's Einstein. She's like, no! She hates it when I say that. It's funny. Ironically, I love when characters die. It's very hard for me to get attached to one. So I'm like, yay, conflict, yay, suffering. I love seeing characters suffer. But they can't suffer if they're dead. How about them apples? Alright, let's see. So, Sanctum, who's done heroic? My main has. My paladin has. Started it. Okay, so I literally only did my main last week. Okay, we'll continue. I only did the first boss on my other paladin. And while that's loading, I'm gonna put my hair up real quick because it's driving me nuts. Okay, there we go. Alright, I had already killed the first boss in this character. So we don't have to do Terra Girl on him, at least. His hero. Yeah, yeah. Okay, since I got here, steady gold is already at 10k. Nice, congrats. It only gets worse if you read it out like a lot. The moment something can actually surprise you is the moment you get attached, because you basically read every trope out there at least thrice. Yep, I feel that. I think maybe that's part of the reason I don't read much anymore either. It's hard to feel a little samey after a while. The Uniset's still being broken is driving me insane. Is it? Oh no! I'm so glad I finished all that before War Within came out. I am sorry. That's frustrating. Also, hello Atalanos, how you doing? Oh no, I forgot about the frost damage on the boss. Thanks God I spent 80 USD on the Bruto. Easy elemental force enchant, perfect. Yeah, you can just slap it on an heirloom and call it good. That's what I like to do, I keep an heirloom on hand. It works out pretty good. He's my husband, and he definitely ain't no Einstein. I really like Dragoons, Einstein. Damn it, I did it again. Estinians by bro. Hey, Dragoon is cool. I do have a Vera Dragoon, but I mainly play my, my Lalafell Black Mage, so. I only ever get 8 out of 9 pieces. Aw, that's frustrating, I'm sorry. Such a cool set, too, of course. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing fine. Just finished my, weekly BFA rares for, well, the week. And now we're back to Sanctum. We got Heroic to finish. Normal is done. We need to do Heroic. And we also need to do LFR. I haven't actually done LFR yet either. But we'll do Heroic first. We're already here, so keep going. Heroic Sanctum is pretty easy on ults, which is nice. Back to the edge. Exactly. Yep, back to the edge. Keep having chanks. Wow. I just totally mashed your whole sentence. Keep having tanks chain pulling in my time walking dungeon, which would be fine in theory, except that we keep dying. I had that the other day. I literally only needed one whole level on my Drakthir, well, like a level and a half-ish. My Evoker, and I was like, you know what, I'll do Time Walking. I'm kind of getting tired of Delves. I've done these a gazillion times. Every single dungeon. Overpull, no healer, too much wiping, and I'm like, all you're doing is reminding me why I don't play with people. Like, seriously. It was ridiculous. I don't know what's with that, but I'm like, guys, can we just do this normally, please? Be great. Edge of Fate, since we're also talking about 14. Perfect. Oh no, she's back again. Just let her through this time. Fix it. F it. You want my cloak? What about my mount? Right? I know. They're just gonna start giving me their stuff at this point. Found out you can do past Painsmith and still activate the skip, then do Guardian and totally skip Fate Scribe since I no longer need anything from him and he's a pain. Hey, that's good to know. Thank you, Water Goddess. If I get lucky enough, I could probably do that, but I don't have the skips unlocked yet, so. Is Dragonflight Raids doable? Ha, no. Not unless you're absolutely like hardcore mythic geared and willing to not get any loot. Because Dragonflight's not legacy yet, so you'll get basically nothing. Even if you manage to solo it. You can do the whole raid and get nothing. It's great. So, hello Marb, how you doing? Glad to have you back, welcome. Healer's level 10 and has like flash heal, tank's level 80 and zooms ahead and my little hunter is like tears. Aww. Good evening, Munter, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back to the edge. As Renal accurately put, the edgiest raid in the entire game. Sanctum of Domination. Hot. Also got some killer music. I do love it. Okay. Mog, please. Yes. That's what I like to see. Do you know when it's Legacy? I mean Dragonflight? Hopefully sometime next expansion. It's usually these days 2 expansions after it was current. So you're more than 10 levels, so 11 levels higher than when it was out. And also, Blizzard kind of also has to like manually do it. It used to be automatic, but they just manually do it anymore for some reason. So, sometime next expansion. Hopefully. We should also see LFR queuable again as well when they turn on Legacy mode. I don't believe they've added it yet because of that. The NPC in Borealis is in a wall. How now is it in the wall? I don't know. That's not good. Because of raw gold farmers is too much? No, it's just because Blizzard doesn't like people farming the most recent content for some reason. Because for them, it's too recent. They said that a while back, and I've never agreed with that. So if you're a collector, you literally have to wait years to solo stuff. Years. It's insane, and I don't understand. Welcome to the Sanctum of Edge. How edgy are ya? Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite Sonic character. Decent. Go on in. Perfect. The answer is always, it's because they don't like us. Sometimes I feel like that's the case. Like, I want to say that's not the case, but sometimes I think they just like watching us suffer. I mean, that's literally what they said about Remix, so. I don't know what to say. I can't defend them anymore. I used to. I can't. Alright, here we go. Of course you can't. I know, right? I would like to, but alas. Yeah, I hate doing Fate Scribe, so I tested a theory. Excuse me. Since I was getting mixed answers on Wowhead about the skip. You do need to go all the way back to the beginning to deactivate the skip after the first boss. Okay, fun. Remix was the easiest but the buggiest. Haha, you didn't collect all 200 plus unique weapons or 1600 ID weapons, did you? I would strongly disagree with you. I'm sorry. Blizzard will make anything fun no longer fun because they're the fun hater police. Sometimes I wonder. Like, I know they say they don't go in with that goal, but I'm like, I think they're just a bunch of dreadlords. That's what it is. They just like watching us suffer. That's what it is at the end of the day. And they have an old god, the Shah of Suffering. And he must be fed daily, lest all of the employees there are sacrificed instead. That's my headcanon. He's also the one that runs the servers, kind of. So when I say they have to clean the old god out of the servers, well, that's it. Yay, Mog. There we go. I drastically cut the amount of the new weapons in Remix I wanted to grab down. It still took me forever, and I still didn't get them all. Yeah. Yep. It took me 33 new characters and all 3 months to get it, and the only reason I got the raid stuff was because of the lovely people here in chat who helped me with that and literally twisted my arm to carry me through raids. So, I thought it was the hamster of suffering. I forgot to feed the hamster endurance. The hamster, it can be both. The hamster can also be a Shah. The old Gababi Katik. Baabi Katik, yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That's great. Anything looks otherworldly if you add some spaces, drop some letters, and throw in a few apostrophes. Oh, the hamster is the old god. Exactly, yeah, it makes sense. That's why it never dies. Yeah. Yeah. You get it now, right? We're on to them, we know. That's why they're like, yeah, the old gods are dead, shifty-eyed, as they're being held at gunpoint by the hamster, the shamster, the Shah hamster. That's totally what's happening. What a fun headcanon. That's great. All right. Okay. Over we go. We unfortunately have to continue doing Sylvanas now that we're back on Heroic. But, you know. They're like, yes, you killed the old gods. We aren't ran by one at all. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, that's what you're talking about. It's so true. That's amazing. Okay, collector's question. What is the best way to get Grateful Offering these days? I want my Mog. If it helps, I do have a guide on how to get all of the Grateful Offerings on my YouTube channel, because it's a list, trust me. It takes an explanation. But TLDR, get covenant hopping, basically. You can get like 60 to 80 a day depending on how lucky you are. I do. It still works. I still use it. In fact, I just did it the other day. I do use my own guides, ironically, because I forget stuff. And so, the guides are for me just as much as they are for you. Yeah, lots of covenant hopping. So, ideally have 80 renown for all 4, but then you're good to go. And you can do it on multiple alts, too, if you really feel the gumption to. Bless your soul. Well, thank you, Atalanos. That's sweet of you. Now I'm seeing a hamster floating in the center of a hamster wheel, staring menacingly with multiple eyes at the viewer, while inky void tentacles spreading from it from the wheel. Yes! I love this headcanon, I'm not gonna lie. That's adorable. But if I have 80 on all 4, but on 4 different characters, if it's spread across, oh, nice. Are they all have all 4, or, I mean, you don't need 80 per se, but it just makes it easier because you'll have access to stuff. But I wouldn't worry about it too much. Does it have to be one character? Nah, you can do it on all of them. Since I think, are Grateful Offerings transferable now? They are, aren't they? Oh, that's rep. I need currency. Legacy. Yes, they are transferable. I still need 2,000 more. So many. I have a lot. I have 861, but I need to anima farm again. I ran out of anima. Now each one has 80 on one. Oh, gotcha. Well, you can do it that way too. Yeah, I don't do guides for you. I'm doing them for me to remember. Exactly. Yeah, it really is. I'm sure it'll work out. The guide will explain it all. It has to do with a lot of like conductor activity. That's where like a lot of the main sources come from, and the buff that you get to the currency drop from it. Doing it beforehand, like you can, but you're not gonna get very many type of thing. So, yeah, it's all explained. There's a gazillion sources for it, luckily. Okay. Alright, Painsmith. Give me some loot. Oh, thank goodness. I only need 6,380 more for everything. No biggie. I feel you. I feel you. Shadowlands has so much to it. It's just... it's insane. I'm still not done, and I played it actively every day for the whole duration while it was current. I actually did it while it was current. And I'm still doing it. There's so much. It doesn't end. Shadowlands for me, it's too much travel time for the world quests. Only I hate it there. Oh, I'm sorry. I enjoy Shadowlands a lot, but they definitely went overboard with stuff. Too much currency. Like, I like that it's all the same currencies for the most part. I mean, there's still a lot, but it's too much. Me too. I didn't think it would be as bad as it is, right? There's layers and just, it's so much. Like, you make a lot of progress, but then you look at it and you're like, wow, it's only a drop in the bucket. Too much currency needed. Yep. For my own sake, I'm pretending SL doesn't exist. I'm not ready to do all that yet. Nice. Yeah, completely fair. Completely fair. It's definitely one of those expansions. Tackle it when you're mentally prepared, or you'll suffer. Oh, the yawnies. Alright. Does that mean we can go up to Painsmith now? Yeah. To the Painsmith. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. I don't know why I felt the need to pop my wings there, but it's okay. It's got a short cooldown, so. Beautiful. Hey, it's my favorite guy. My favorite edgelord, Scream Spike. Scream Spike. He just has one of those names. It's great. Wings makes you look cool, doesn't it? I love my paladin wings. Love my paladin wings. Paladin's got great aesthetics. Oh, stretchies. Okay. Yum. Time for our favorite polite villain. Okay. Also, as a reminder while I'm thinking about it, we do still have the drop event going on. So, I'll wait. Looks like we got another 40 seconds for the ad break ends. Never mind. I'll wait in case there's people that can't hear me. Now we wait. Also, hydrate. Drink water, it's good for you. This guy has to do his phases. I swear, I need that on a mug. He has to do his phases. One day I'll have my merch store active again. I promise. I don't know when, but one day. Now that I have people that would actually, like, want it. My favorite mug, and I need to make a better version of it, is I like my gold raw. Raw like my coffee. Fun fact, I did not know Arnold Schwarzenegger voice acted in Kata. I totally forgot about that. He did? Really? I didn't know he did. Question for all, in these MMOs where you have no collision with other players, do you walk around them in city spaces or go right through them? If they're not RPing, if they're not clearly like RPing, then I don't care and I walk through them. But if it looks like they're actively RPing, since I play on RP servers, then I'll go around people. So it depends on the situation. I'm assuming the spikes were deadly back in the day. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Same? Perfect. Oh, yeah, but I was gonna say, now that the ad break looks like it's over, we're in the last week of the drop event, so if y'all haven't claimed your puppy yet, claim it. Wow, you actually did all the spike balls this time. Look at you. Because, you know, even if you put the time in for it, you gotta claim it, or it won't, you know, you don't get it. So, make sure you do that. That ends next Tuesday. Not tomorrow, but the following. So, they used to one-shot. Yep, they used to be very deadly. So, I'm just kind of trained to not, to wait until they do their thing. At least at the start. That boss was a bitch when it was current. I didn't raid much anymore, but I was still doing LFR at the time. That's before I officially quit from LFR too. So, yeah, that fight was a bit of a rough one. It was a pug killer, that's for sure. I asked because I noticed I would go around people all the time, pretty much subconsciously. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure people appreciate it. Those that notice. Okay. We're getting there. I love this place. I love Torghast. This is technically where this is taking place. The Sanctum of Domination. It's part of Torghast, so... I liked Torghast a lot. I was very sad when I finished it, but then when the account-wide warbandy stuff kicked in, and I switched to ATT to account-wide permanently because of it, I noticed there are actually still a few weapons I need because they were not available on the Paladin, so I didn't know they existed. And I'm like, oh, I get to do Torghast again? Yes! So I haven't done it yet because it's not been my focus, but I'm pretty pleased, to be honest. How do I get the dog? Are you referring to the Twitch drop pet? You watch for 4 hours and then claim it in your Twitch drop section under your account. And then after you hit claim, you will get it either immediately or at some point in the week, whenever Blizzard sends it to you. I love delves. Glad you enjoy them. I don't mind them. I think I just got super burnout on them. I would like them better if Brand didn't have to be leveled, I think. I don't like it. And when is the power of a real Horde War Chief? Ow. Yeah, exactly. I still have one problem with ATT. I'm not sure if I want to stick with just one character or account-wide. That is up to you. That depends on what you want to do. I know I did a single character first. I focused on just my main because you can get a lot done on one character, like maybe 70% of the game on one character. But then the rest of it, you know, you're gonna need alts for if you wanted to do more. So depends on what you want to see and when you want to do it. Go. And it depends on how much you like alt hopping too, or how you play, I guess. Slowly moving this ring, slowly moving this ring. Dirt, 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 dirt. Putting it in the hole, putting it in the hole. Dee doo dee doo. Okay. Here's the other one. Why do I not see another one? Did we just get the one this time? Guess so. Alright. Now it's easy when you can add mogs to your collection even though you're a wrong armor type. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh. There's like still a few exceptions, like the open world vendors and open world cosmetics don't count, unfortunately. But at least in terms of like raid stuff, it's a lot better. Unfortunately, there are still exceptions to that rule. Drives me crazy. My main, for example, has his bank full of open world cosmetic stuff that he still can't learn because they're class bound, but they're BOP as well. I'm like, Blizzard, please, just commit. Nice. But at least in terms of in raids, with the exception of Sepulcher, which has defied that because of the frickin' catalyst. Yes. It definitely helps in a lot of areas. Can't do Mythic solo because I'm still locked on the first boss. That sucked. Are you talking about Sanctum? You have to get the, yeah, let's go around this way. The, anima thingy from the first Iron Maiden looking guy at the very start and select the immune to stuns and fears option. There we go. It's the only way. And if you can get past that guy, you can probably do the whole raid, realistically. It's just very slow. They have so much health. I think I'll just stick with my DK. That's fair. This game's mechanic, or just raid's mechanic, the floor moving that you actually have to follow it while they fix it, so you can actually just stand there. I was frustrated about it. I'm sorry. I don't doubt, though. I'm not surprised. It's a really cool boss, in theory. And it seems cool, but I wish you could just kill him and it's fine. I don't know. Hello, Braille. Glad to have you here. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day. Finally warmed up. There we go. Okay. Right? It's Guardian time. Here we go. Yes, thank you and happy St. Paddy's Day to anyone that cares. Is it St. Patrick's Day? I don't pay attention to holidays at all anymore, dude. I don't have a job or a workspace that constantly alerts me to holidays, so I don't even notice. That's hilarious. It do be the Green Day. Well, look at that. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to anyone who does anything with it. So there you go. Oh. I died. That's interesting. Curious. He has a mechanic I don't know about. Well, we're just gonna have to learn what that is now, aren't we? What does it even mean, St. Patrick's Day? Sorry, I'm atheist. I have no idea, if I'm completely honest. All I know is it has to do with the Irish, you wear green, and drink a lot of stuff. That's it. I don't think it has a lot to do with religion anymore. But like a lot of holidays, it started religious, and it's probably not anymore. Like Christmas. Okay, here we go. So you're best looking that one up on Google, I think. I'm not the best source for holiday information. And get pinched. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you don't wear green, you get pinched. I don't know who started that holiday or that tradition, but they need to, well, they probably are already dead, but anyway. Okay, I probably have to stand with these. What is this? I don't know what he killed me with. I should have looked. Okay, what is this? What's killing me? Holy beans. Obliterate. For 7.8 million? The Guardian decimates primary target, inflicting 5.2 million physical, an addition 10.4. Then addition... Well, what am I supposed to do about that? Can I don't think I can move out of that. Uh-oh. We might have a bit of a problem. Okay. I'll just have to lock in and try to DPS him faster or something, because standing in the shield didn't help. Like, I guess I could bubble, but that doesn't bode well for other characters. Huh. I'll figure it out. I mean, Christmas is the weirdest holiday, to be honest. Well, St. Patrick's Day was the... Oh, there it is. Joyful day, St. Patrick prepared Ireland for the good Lord while murdering pagans, of course. Now people drink beer. There you go. Sorry, I have a guy from North Pole. Originally a day to celebrate the patron St. Patrick, but it's now more of an excuse for people to get drunk. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, that's a lot of damage increase. Yeah, 5,000 on something that already hits for over 10 million. That's crazy. Here's an AI answer. Perfect. Thank you, Brielle. Where do I find Twitch drop? Under your account in the drops and rewards section. It'll be there for you. Okay, well, let me repair. Let me focus in on this guy. Because standing in the little shieldies didn't help. It's supposed to, I think, but it didn't. So, let me focus here. Because I don't think I can move out of his obliterate, is the problem. He just kind of hits you with it. Optimization. Disintegration. Great. Neutralization. Surround, sunder. Obliterate. Yeah, that. Yeah, you can't move out of that. What are you supposed to do? Oh no! That's not good. I can't survive a 7.8 million hit? Oh no. Okay, let me look this up and see if there's something I'm not doing correctly. I didn't have this problem in my main because I think he DPS'd him so fast. Okay, Sanctum, Domination, Guardian. Let me look at this. Guardian of the first ones. Let's see. So, Purging, Obliterate. Guardian decimates primary target, inflicting, yeah, way more damage than that. Split evenly among all players in 6 yards. In addition, total targets. Okay, but what are you supposed to do about it? Like, I guess it's a stack mechanic, but these are supposed to be soloable. Blizzard said it was. It has been so far. Cannot miss. Unaffected by invulnerability. No parry, no dodge. Yeah, there's no way... Oh no. Because you can look up the spell on Wowhead and you can see what its flags are. There's no... You can't... Yeah, ignore line of sight. Allow when invisible. Cannot miss. Allow dead. No dodge, no parry. Ignore sanctuary. Ignore feign death. Unaffected by invulnerability. What am I supposed to do? Oh no! That means my bubble wouldn't even work. That's a problem. Because if we can't get past Guardian, we can't get to Kel'Thuzad, and we can't get to Sylvanas. That's not good. How do I deal with this? This is a surprise to me. Is this like a new issue? Because I've done this before, and I didn't have this issue. Cores, absorption. He's doing 7.8 million. I have 3.9 million health for the record. 7.8? Is I need Mug from him. It's not like I don't. I don't want to do this whole raid for only the main. And with emotional damage. That's what I feel like, jeez. Okay. Level should mitigate the damage. It's what it's supposed to, but even if it does, that doesn't help my alts. Because I have, you know, shamans, hunters, monks. I think maybe I just didn't notice because I've been killing them too fast. Alright, you bastard. Let's see. What do I do here? Do I have any drums in the bank? You know, I can mount here. Let me get some drums. Because, like, I get them pretty low. I might be able to just hardcore DPS them. Let's see. What are the current drums called? Current only. Wow, those are expensive. Okay. That's only 15%? Didn't it used to be 30? Am I missing something here? Did they nerf those? Okay, search. Drum. Let's see, any drum, battle, thunder's drums. Do these still work? The old ones? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Why are they 1,200 a piece? That's disgusting. Well, I don't have that much gold, so I guess we'll just give her a shot. Alright, just gonna log in and see if I can DPS him fast enough. There's the obliterate. There it is again. Yep, there he goes. The second hit. Wow, I can't DPS him fast enough. Oh no. Okay, well. It went right through my bubble. Okay. I guess, unless it's on something really powerful like my monk. I'll probably do it on my monks. I guess we'll just call it good on him and switch characters because I can't go any further. So, I'll keep that in mind. Because of the new raids? Yeah, I'm not surprised. We need to pick up Silver. Tell me about it. She's supposed to be doing these with me, but she's gone vampire mode and sleeps during the day now, so I'm like, really? I had that issue when I first started farming and I haven't had an issue since. I do not know what I did differently, so I have no help to you, sorry. It's okay. You're probably just DPSing him fast. My characters, most of them aren't geared to, like, I don't know, 450 or 550 or whatever it is. I don't know. Let's see. We can't do the warriors. Death Knight. Do him. So we'll just go as far as we can, I suppose. I mean, that's all we can do right now until I can figure out, like, maybe have her come help me or something. So I guess we'll just go as far as we can. I'll give it a try on each character, because some characters I am going to be a lot more bursty and be able to do more damage than my poor low-geared paladin, for example. Like, I don't know about my Death Knight here, but my monks, I feel like I probably could. So, does that mean Mythic will be even more painful? More than likely. More than likely. Luckily, I'm not doing Mythic on stream. I've been doing Mythic with Silver off stream. because it's just, they have way too much health solo. I don't have the patience for that, similar to Sepulchre. You can totally do Nathria solo on Mythic though. Nathria was easy. I've been doing that with her too, but... Okay. But Mythic Sanctum is still a little much. So... Alright, Terragru. Hero, right? Yes. So yeah, we'll just go as far as we can on each character, and then I'll give it a try and see if I can kill that guy on each attempt, and if not, then we'll just switch to the next character. We'll do what we can. So I will actively have to have Silver help me with those. It's so frustrating. Ah! Come here, you. Well, whatever. We press on. Full. Okay. Terragru has so much health. But he's the gate boss. He's the gate guardian, so I get it. He's supposed to have a lot of health. Clap hands. Nice. Cool. Alright. Oh, switchies. Stretchies. Gah. One of those things. That's funny though, that that's a thing when we could do Heroic Sepulchre fairly easily, but shows you how much mechanics really do screw things up. 7.8 million. That's just crazy to me. It would be cryworthy if you managed to get everything except one Sylvanas drop, right? It really would. Hello, Damoon Slayer. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. All right. Press on. Get slappied. Beautiful. Bone Steel. One of the edgelords. And he's dead. I got those boots again. That's funny. Doing good. How's everybody? Doing fine. Just making our way downtown through Heroic Sanctum, or at least trying to, because one of the bosses apparently has a mechanic that we have to out DPS to be able to get past. And one of my alts so far was not up to the task, so that's concerning. Let's see what happens. Trying to figure out what I want to grind next. Fair. There we are. Can't you invuln the second obliterate? No, unfortunately. It's immune, or it bypasses immunity. I tried it twice, and it even says that's one of the flags on the spell ability. So it's okay. And even if I could, it doesn't make a difference for my other alts. So we'll just see. It's just a matter of DPSing it fast enough. I got him down to like 30 something. Might be able to do more on other characters. Been grinding War Within rep and Undermine rep. Nice. Congrats. Hope that's been going good for you. Righty Roo. Get you out before you become a problem. There we go. Beautiful. You and you and you. Oh, these little tiny eyes. Beautiful. Now the boss will pop up. There he is. Alright, boss time. But yeah, like I said, we'll see if we can out DPS it on whatever all, you know, we take through this, and if not, then we'll just move on. We'll do what we can. And then I'll probably just have to have Silver help me out afterwards. Whenever she's around later tonight. We were going to do more Nathria. But we'll see what happens. The slows on this guy. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards shiny hunting because there are some I want to give to friends. Oh, well, that's sweet of you. Did you tell Silver about all the bows you got last week? Oh yes! Oh yes! And we even did a Mythic Sanctum together on our 2 mains. And then one of us would pull an alt. That way we would get, you know, a couple chances and stuff over the weekend. And it dropped on the time she didn't bring her hunter, but not on the time she did. She's fully aware and she's a little salty. It purposely dropped every single time. I swear that's on purpose. Like, I even told her, I was like, bring your hunter. It's dropped for me every single freaking time. She's like, okay, cool. Doesn't drop. Okay, then we run it again. I was like, huh, maybe it's not, you know, maybe it's just normal. Maybe that's just the normal drop rate's higher or something. We do it again, but she's on her main instead of her hunter, and it dropped. In fact, 2 of them dropped. We both got one. I thought she was gonna flip the table. It's like, bro, that's cold. That's cold, Blizzard. So, yeah, she's aware. Oh, it's so mean. Oh, all right. Up we go. I believe all I need from this on Mythic now is the Mythic only pet from the eye at both mounts. Nice, congrats. Yeah, I luckily already have the Mythic mount. I got that when it was current because I really wanted it. No regrets there. For this raid specifically. I have the pet that drops quite often for me. So it's just the Mog that's going to be a problem, which is fine. Oh, and of course the Council mount, because there's 2. I have the Mythic one, I just don't have the horse from the Council. Which luckily they're easy to get to. So they won't be hard to farm. Okay. Up we go. Into the party. The party of dead people. Look, I brought my own dead friends. Oh, there they go. Okay. Waiting for the monologue. Monologue, monologue, monologue. Looking forward to getting all of these raids done, because then we can turn our attention to the dungeons, which will be a lot easier. So that'll be nice. The only problem is we can't do... I don't know how different its loot will be, but we can't do not Necrotic Wake, the other one. Theater of Pain on Mythic, because it's the current Mythic Plus, and for some reason they decided to make the Mythic Zero version scale up too, including the Legacy version. So that's fun. So it won't be soloable until the season's over. All the more reason to farm all this stuff, because whenever they mess with something like that and make it current, quote unquote, for some reason, they get lazy and they just scale up the original version too, instead of separating it. Like, Visions coming next patch are like that. I hope they fix that or change it, but I'm doubtful at this point. So if you need anything from the previous version of the Visions of N'Zoth and BFA, better do it before next patch. I still don't have the stupid bow, and I swear I'm gonna flip a table. I'm so tired of farming the currency for it. And the real, like, pain too is next patch the currency also finally goes warbound, but it's not even gonna matter because I'm not gonna be able to solo it on the hunter I need to do it on, unless I go spend weeks and weeks getting all this gear on him and then struggle bust my way just for a bow that I should have gotten already by this point. Just like Blizzard, please. Not happy about that. I'm mad about Nathra. You can't complete the cloth set without a BOE drop cloak, and it never seems to drop. I've only had one drop since farming all difficulties for at least 6 weeks on 2 tunes so far, and it was heroic. Oh no, I'm sorry. Good to know, though. Rip. Rip indeed. Delve gave me over 640 eye level, just do delves. Like I said, I'd rather not have to spend weeks and weeks gearing up a specific character just to struggle bus through the visions. Like, when it's one-shottable right now. Just to do it over and over and over for a bow I should have already had because it's been out since BFA, and the drop rate's just gross. No. That's a waste of my time. So, no. If I still don't have the bow by the time 11.15 comes out, then I'll just give up until it's one-shottable again, because that's too much time to spend for something like that. I feel that. I'm missing one piece from several sets in Tomb of Sarg, and it's always the BOE. Never drops, and no one is slowing them. Aww. Should see what I need from Visions. I'd recommend it if you don't want to have to take the time to frickin' gear and struggle bust through it, or wait another couple years. Do it before the next patch. This is a box drop. You can buy it on the auction house, but they're like 60k a piece if you can find one. Gotcha. Aw, I'm sorry. I don't think I need anything, but Lord only knows. Fair. That is fair. Yeah, it's just the bow. And the terrible thing is the only reason I don't have the bow is because, like, I mainly did it on my paladin, and it'll only drop for a hunter despite being warbound now. It'll still only drop for a hunter, so I'm like, why is it even warbound at that point? It doesn't even matter. So, yeah. Killing me. If it didn't have the requirement of farming keys until your eyes bleed just to try, just to go in, it wouldn't be so frustrating, but it takes forever to get enough currency, and you need, you know, several hundred. I'm a good several hundred attempts in by this point, I'm sure. It's just painful. So I'm hoping I can get it before the next patch. Otherwise, I guess I'll be waiting a few years so they'll have better things to do. So if anyone happens to get the bow on from Rexar on a non-hunter, let me know. But I've not been able to get anyone to confirm it yet. Even ATT folks have been like, yeah, it's only dropped on Hunter. Yay, nice. Don't need anything from Ner'zhul anymore. Cool. He's done. Because, like, I have a lot of currency on my main. I'm debating, like, if I should just try it anyways. I don't have any other use for it, really. Because they're not even going to use the same currency for the new keys, apparently. So, your old currency won't really matter. Okay, let's see if we can take out... No, we're not on that wing. Never mind. I was thinking we were on the Guardian wing. That's the wing after this. My bad. We're not. I really wish other people's keys could get you into. I wish only the group leader for Visions had to have keys, but everybody in the group has to have keys. Because then Silver and I can help each other try to get it, but that's not the case. Much as I liked BFA, it was unfortunately riddled with a lot of the worst kind of drops. And they continued a lot of that in Shadowlands, unfortunately. The BOP, class-specific, spec-specific, not tradable, etc., type drops with super low drop rate. It's a cool bow, too. I really want it. Here we are. So I need 4 things from him, it looks like. There we go. Nice. I got 2 things at least. Cool. Alrighty, Roo. Let's go ahead and pop open ATT. See what we're kind of up to here. Heroic. So it looks like we only need 11 more things. Technically 10, because one of those is the quest, which my main is doing. Not terrible, actually. Just 1 thing from Terragru, 3 things from Soulrender, 2 things from the Guardian, unfortunately, and then 4 things from Sylvanas. So that's not terrible, because looks like I don't need anything from Hilthasad. Where am I going? Getting lost here. So that's not bad. Even if we can't do Guardian on most of these characters, that's not terrible. It'd be great if the drop chance increased a little with each run. Same, agreed. Agreed. That would be nice. Because good grief. A lot of this stuff, it really needs some sort of bad luck protection. Even if it's just a little bit. Anything would be better than what it is now. Alright, here we go. to the Painsmith. I don't think I need anything from... No. Okay. So since I don't need anything from Fate Scribe, we'll go straight to the Guardian and see if I can do him. If I can do him, then I'll go do Fate Scribe, and then we can kill Fasad and then Sylvanas. But if not, you know, we'll just log out and try again. It's so cool in here. Blizzard's like raid designers are just amazing. They do such a good job. What a neat area. Like, how cozy, am I right? Starting to hate elves. You're bountiful. I've got 3 trinkets. Yeah, that's pretty much my main story from all of last season. I kept complaining. Well, you probably saw some of it on stream too. I would complain over and over. I'm like, oh look, another trinket, another trinket, another trinket. It really likes dropping trinkets, and I'm like, starting to hate that. Painsmith sounds kind of questionable. He crafts pain specifically to each individual needs. He's very considerate. Kind of great. Yeah, I think after Painsmith we can go straight to the Guardian, so we'll see what happens. Oh, stretchies. Gotta do his phases. Stab, stab, stab. This guy was such a pain when he was current. No pun intended. Or pun intended, however you want to look at that. There he is. He went from hee-hee to not hee-hee real quick. Back when this was current. Alright. Take 2. Let's see. I wonder if the Dark Ranger's quiver will only drop for Hunter, because it does say Hunter on it. I already had the normal one, because that's the one I bought with Dinars back on Season 4 of Shadowlands. Which I'm going to miss Season 4. I honestly am. It was too short-lived. I liked Season 4. Interesting. Pretty sure I got one on my Paladin last week of the quiver. Okay. That's good to know. Because, like, I should be able to learn it, but you know how they're funny about things like that sometimes? Where even if you can learn it now, like, it still will only drop for a specific class. It's driving me crazy, because, like, that's a lot of the stuff I need in terms of, like, other content, non-raid stuff. So, hopefully that is the case. I also got her bow. Thanks, Blizzard. Of course. Drops for all tunes. I got mine on my main pally. Okay, good. Perfect. Double confirmation then. Thank you, guys. That is good to know. Granted, we'll see if I can even get to her. But that's why I was concerned, because I may only be able to do this on my main if I can't get past the Guardian over here on my ults, which is fine if that's the case, but I can just share the lockout every week. Oop, missed it. If I can't do it, so. Although it would be good to do the raid anyways, because, well, I could just farm the mount on LFR. Probably be easier. We'll figure that out. That's a future me problem. We're not at that stage yet. Okay. So, We're gonna pop literally everything on this guy and see if we can get him down fast enough. Because he is a problem. I'll wait for my slappy hands to come off cooldown so that I can use that too. Alright, sir. Let's see if my DK can do it. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Alright, let's go. The power of death invested in me. Let's see if we can do it fast enough. Oh no, the stuns. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a obliterate. Uh-oh. Oh no, not the second one. Oh, there it goes. 28%. Nope. Alright, that's fine. We'll just log out. Wowie zowie. That's a hard no. My future and past me's argue all the time. Fair. That is fair. Alright, not the DK. That's fine. That's okay. That stun was bad. I know, right? I might have been able to have it if I could have not gotten stunned, but they really like the stuns in these raids in Shadowlands, I noticed. Kind of ridiculous. Let's see. We do the Hunter. That's okay. Is what it is, I suppose. I know I can do it on my main at least, so there's that. Alright. Let me check my talents. Yep, I thought so. Okay, let's see. Let's get my abilities back here. That one. Okay. That one. That one. That one. Alright, good enough. Alrighty. 2. That means need to ride our happy little bum all the way over to the raid. I really wish the he needs a ground mount. That is just right. He can raid Tyvon. How about that? I really wish the Maw portal, because I have it unlocked for the Maw on my engineering toy. I wish it got you, like, closer to the raid. It's actually farther from the raid than just going in the normal way is. So, that doesn't help. It's in such a weird spot, and I kind of don't appreciate it. Alright. Let's see. Nope, don't have that open. Okay, time for the long journey. Come, Bobo, we have a journey to do. I do wish I could get a white version. I want like a white version of Tyvon. My big boy. I like that they gave him a special animation too. He is in no hurry. It's very cute. And he's so big. That would be awesome, right? I would love different colors. Have the option to like dye his fur or something, it'd be really cute. Wish the Venari ports were account wide, it puts you at the right entrance. Right? Same. Same. I think my main, I swear I had it unlocked in like one other character, but I can't seem to find them. So yeah, it's just pretty much just my main. Just need to get that mount. You got this. I believe in you. That's just all that's the Dragonflight meta. Requires a lot of stuff, which I'm very glad I have it done. Because a lot of that was very, very time-gated. Dragonflight was insanely time-gated with it's all its different events and stuff. It just kills me. So I'm glad that's done. Thank you, Fred Chorns. The Primal Storms. That too. There was so many like weeklies and timers and everything overlapped and it was all at the wrong times and the one you need would never spawn. Of just that was insane for that expansion. It's too much. I don't mind like a little bit of that, to be completely fair. I don't. But when it was like literally everything, I'm like, alright, you guys need to back away from the time gate stuff, please. Just a little bit. I have it on one tune who was my main during SL, and now I've switched back to a Pally main. Oh no. Rip. I got sidetracked somewhere, and now I'm not sure what I still need. I misplaced my list too, so that doesn't help. Aww. Well, the meta achievement in game will tell you what you still need at least, so you can look it up in game too. I don't remember what it's called anymore, but... Okay, raid difficulty, heroic. Here we go. Alrighty. Care of this guy. You. Beautiful. Let's get Stun and Fear, please. Thank you. So glad that has been consistent, by the way, in case anyone was curious. It has been giving me the anti-Stun and Fear option on every single first drop. So I'm very glad that is the case. Just look at your Mega Meta video backup. It's going to start in the first place. It was very helpful. Thank you, but I didn't do a guide. You must be thinking of someone else around. I didn't do a guide on Tyvon's stuff. I don't think. Did I do one? I think I read somewhere that they're adding more Bakar mounts. I hope so. I would like to. They have a whole bunch of them. They were in the data mining before Dragonflight was released, but... Yeah, I didn't do a lot of guides in Dragonflight because I didn't really care for the expansion, so making guides for it wasn't fun. Searches. Yeah, if you find the one you were looking at, let me know who it was by, because I don't think it was me. I appreciate it, though. There we are. Sir? Please. Rude. He didn't drop the glaive. Boo. Alright. Where's Drina? Over there. Alright, Jaina, open the portal. Come on, let's go. This place is so cool. Beautiful. There we go, portal-y-do. The ad break should kick in here in a minute or two, then we'll take our break and go get some coffee and bathroom time and all that. But I'll just go until it says it's gonna kick in, because The bot's all over the place. It was a little late today during the intro, so it's slacking. Never mind, there it is. It says it's gonna start. Alright, let me take out this guy. There we are. Alright. We'll just hang out here, I suppose. It's not like we're not safe. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take an ad break. Go ahead and turn down that audio. Y'all can relax some lovely background while I go to the bathroom, grab a drink, pet your cat, pet your dog, whatever you need to do, and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Okay. Oh, it would be awesome to go full RP and have a way to befriend the boss, to eventually have a friendly challenge, get one piece of gear you need. That'd be nice. Thank you so much, Vexy, for the follow. Glad to have you here and hope you enjoy your stay. Sound of this ocean makes me need to pee. Fair. I think it's part of its job, yes. How do we blow up if Kraken isn't back at the end of the timer? Well, don't worry, I'm here. I almost wasn't. My mother kept trying to talk to me. I'm like, Mother? I need to get back in there. She's like, but I want to chat. I'm like, Mother, I have 30 seconds. So, Mother, I must game. Well, it's not even the game. I'm totally fine with chatting to her any time. It's just, I'm streaming. You know? It's my job. Late enough as it is. Mother, the children yearn for entertainment. Exactly. Bombardment. Pretty much. It's like, Mother, please. There we go. Okay. And the other side. Doot. There. I'm like, you know I'm in the middle of a stream right now. You know I'm working. Come on. There we go. We have the whole rest of the day. I need these 3 hours. Right? It's not even 3. It's a whole 4 hours. I think she can handle it. Yeah. Oh, Mother. There we go. Okay, boss time. Come up here. Come on. You're ready. It's time. Kraken Mother, when she's told, not now, pretty much. Right? I'm like, I've been doing this for over 2 years now. You know better. Come on. Been roughly the same schedule the whole time, too. Okay. Whether the fans clamor for my war cry. For my enemies slain. Most of all, that jingle from my add-on, that means I got new loot. Exactly. Yes. Too true. Too true. Okay. I do pretty good damage as survival, so I'm really hoping that he'll be able to do it. That one boss, I mean. Just as I clamor for that sweet, sweet shiny jingle. Exactly. It's good that you and your mom have your good relationship. My mother and I are close as well and are always there for when the other needed. Hard to find people like that these days. People are so self-consumed they can't be dependent on when in a pinch. Yeah, understandable. And yeah, we are pretty close. She's my bestie that's also my mother type of thing. So she always wants to have a chat, and I'm like, Mother, I love you, you know I do, but you also know I have a job, please. Leaving my room is like a sentence sometimes, because I'm like, you know what's out there. It helps too that she had me when she was 20, so we're only 20 years apart. So like, I'm 32, no, I'm 33 now. So I'm 33, she's 53, so like, you know, we're relatively close enough in age that we might as well have grown up together, because I feel like you're not really an adult till you're like in your 30s, if I'm completely honest. So, yeah. Here we are. Yes, and we are all your children, and you are our mother. It would seem so. All of my little cracklets. There we go. All of my wee ones. Okay. Shadow Colossus. Can I just go around you? I don't need you. I can. I'm just gonna start ignoring that guy. He has too much health. Side quest, waiting for when you step out of those doors. Exactly. Exactly. So true. Okay. So it looks like the only thing I need from these guys on Heroic now is just the mount, so that's nice. Oh, you ever played Kraken? I started playing it in December and it's so good. Yeah, I've never played it myself. Not really my type of game, I think. I've watched others play it, but no, not quite my thing. I know people think, or they've suggested it a few times, but hasn't really interested me, if I'm honest. I'm really hard to get into other games anymore. I've gotten kind of burnt out over the years from just trying to get into new games and most of them just being not great. So I just kind of stick with my favorites and call it good, you know? It's okay. WoW will give you your player housing needs. Yeah, I think that's probably part of it. I'm not super into player housing. Like, it'll be cool for sure. But, yeah, it's whatever. Neither here nor there for me, to be completely honest. I think I'm not as interested in it as people would like me to be too, because you only get one house. So, you know, player housing is the best. WoW is a dress-up game. Yeah, but a house isn't playing dress-up. You can't wear your house. I work from home, and like I said, my mom lives with me parts of the year, and my brother for the other parts. While she's living with here, she's always trying to talk to me, and I have to say, Mom, just because I work from home doesn't mean I can slack off and talk all day. Yeah, same. Yes, it's exactly what I have to tell her. I'm like, pretend I'm still at my 9 to 6 job, not here, but somewhere else. Like that's I'm still working, because like I do still have my other job in the mornings too. My data inventory management stuff. I do that for a couple hours before stream, which is why I can't start stream earlier. So yeah, I'm like, I do work. Just pretend I'm at my job. No, but a house is a new place to stand and look pretty. You can't wear your house. Not with that attitude. Yes. Ah, that's exactly what I say to my mom. So funny. Right? Just good grief. Hello, Kraken. How much achievement points do you have right now? Hello, Onslaught. Well, on this particular character, it looks like 45,390. I think... Yeah, I think that still shows the same now because of the warband thing. My main might have some more because of past things. I don't know. But 45k roughly it looks like. I wish I could do something with the achievement points. They really don't mean much to me, if I'm honest. Because I can't use them for anything. Too many for one character share. It's not enough, more like. Still have so many achievements to get. Sitting on 31k, close to 32. Nice. Well, I've been playing for 12 years now? 11 years? 12? Something like that. So, a long time. I'm old. Seriously, I always say something similar to my mom about pretending I was at work, but at last it never works. Right? Bad. I'm playing since release. Ah, nice. Congrats. Congrats. Got me beat on that, that's for sure. I played off and on at release and then over the few expansions after, but I just wasn't interested in the game because I'm like naturally a collector, and WoW is not a collector game until like at least MoB. So it really wasn't. Where are we at here? This side. So I just wasn't interested. I tried, because I loved the Warcraft franchise. I had the books, I played the RTSs, Warcraft 2 and 3, loved them. But WoW Classic, Vanilla Classic, through Kata just didn't particularly interest me. And even then, I would say I didn't even really particularly care for the game until WoD. I'm not a fan of MoB, even though it did bring some, you know, good changes to the game, so. There we go. Oops, I should have saved that. Oh well. There we are. Okay. Time for Ner'zhul. Don't need any loot off of him, but we have to kill him to get to the next boss. Beautiful. Yeah, these later wings really ramp up on health on the bosses for some reason. I've been a fan of achievements and collections since implement. Nice. I don't mind achievements. Achievements are kind of like one of the things that are last on my list, if I'm honest. I'm more after like Mog first, Mount second, Pets third, Reputation fourth, and then like titles, toys, and achievements kind of all fall together. Which, you know, a lot of all that previous stuff is gonna get you achievements anyways. So that's where most of my achievements ended up coming from, kind of just by proxy. So, I don't mind them. I do like collecting them when I have nothing else to do. They're not really my focus. Hello, Sheer. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Welcome back. Good afternoon, Epoch. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, little dudes. Beautiful. Still at the job? Ah. Well, I hope it ends soon and you can get home and chill. Been on staycation since left afternoon. Fair. What's your favorite color, Kraken? Blue. Specifically, super bright electric neon blue. It used to be called battery acid blue from Crayola before they changed it to something else. Do you know all the first, do you all know the first game? Let me start over. Do you all know the first game that you played that had achievements or the like? It's a hard question. I think it might be WoW. And I think it might also be one of the only games I play that has achievements in it. Because I play Stardew, and I've only recently, literally recently, like as of a week ago, started collecting achievements in it. So I wanted to 100% Stardew Valley. I think that's it. I think literally everything else I play doesn't have any sort of achievement system. Kind of funny. That's a crazy favorite color, right? I love it. It is ridiculously my favorite. It's not very good for marketing, though. Hey, nice. I got something. Cool. Good, because he's got 2 more things I need. But I know it's not called battery acid blue anymore. I don't remember what it was, but that's what it was when I was a kid, and so it was my favorite marker. I wish I still had one. I don't remember what they changed it to, but it just was disappointing because it didn't fit. But it is like, if you've ever seen like actual battery acid, like the color of some of the old batteries, it is that blue. It's very pretty, actually. This one was much needed. Did a Costco run this morning. It left me exhausted. That's funny, actually, because that's where my mom just came back from. She did a Costco run. She usually likes to wait for me, but she wanted to go early today to avoid people, which I completely understand. She's like me. And that's why she wanted to be all chatty when she got back. She's like, wanted to talk about all the stuff she got. I'm like, tell me after the stream, please. So, hand me the battery acid crayon, exactly. The color of the blue lightsaber, yes. Mine is neon orange. Hey, good color. I do love... I'm very into, like, super bright, heavily saturated, high contrast colors, if that makes sense. Which I think is why WoW visually is so appealing to me, and Final Fantasy is not. Just because of that exact reason. Final Fantasy is... I don't want to say it's more realistically colored, because that's not exactly correct. But I feel like WoW is a lot more saturated and vibrant, and I think that's why I'm super into it visually. Spyro was the first one. You know, I never did play Spyro for some reason. That was just one of those games like I always wanted to, but it never crossed my lap as a kid. I feel like if you enjoy Stardew, you enjoy Palia. Which, I don't. I don't like Palia. I really don't. Even watching someone play it was boring for me. I'm sorry. I've tried a gazillion other farm sims. I normally don't like farm sims. I think Stardew Valley is the only one. I don't even like Harvest Moon. So, I bought multiple other farm sims because I was like, oh, maybe I do like this. I didn't like any of them. I hated all of them. So, I think it helps too that it's a pixel game. 2D pixel. I do like those type of games a lot more. I don't know, something about Stardew just, it captures, I feel like, that old little bit of nostalgia for me from like old Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games that you don't really have anymore. Something about it. It feels like those. Whereas Palia does not, because it's not the same type of game visually. They're called skill points. You can unlock alternate modes, jokes, and other stuff by completing them. Well, that's awesome. Mine's blue, green, and purple, darker shades, so like lavender. I'm indecisive. Purple is definitely my favorite second color. I like purple a lot too. My favorite color is, ooh, see if I can say this. Phthalocyanine green. I'm saying that wrong. Same, I find FF so dull looking. Yeah, I like it, but it does feel dull comparatively. I think I'm too used to WoW's visuals. What about Minecraft? I love Minecraft. Minecraft is great, but Minecraft is old. I played that as a kid. So, that one's oldie moldy. I love digging in the mines. The mining part of Minecraft is my favorite thing, honestly. What about something like SnowRunner? Is that a game or a mount? Stardew slaps, to be honest, it does. Do you like Pokemon? I love Pokemon. I don't love it nearly as much as I used to ever since they removed the national dex. Because I'm a collector, I don't really care for the battling part. And since you can't collect them all anymore, they physically prevent you now. I'm not as into it as I used to be. So I just play it once and then call it good. Gen 3 and 4 will still forever be my favorite. A lot of if you like that high contrast or 80s type neon look, you're going to like my new PC I just finished building. I just need to do one more thing, we'll post a pic. Perfect. Yep, love that type of look. Though the colors wouldn't fit your preference. Fair. Love playing Stardew Valley. I need to 100% that game. Same, I realized that I really like playing it. It's kind of like my one cozy game in the evening to help my mind chill out. Right, I should go the other way because I need to try Guardian first. So, I decided to go ahead and try to 100% it. Hello Artemis, how you doing? Glad to have you here, welcome. Okay. Let's go. Why am I still in combat? No, I'm not anymore. I changed his mind. FF has a severe lack of contrast. It does, it does. I feel like I would probably like it more if I played it with shaders or something, but aren't those like against TOS or something? I don't remember. Have you tried Fields of Mysteria? No, that one never particularly interested me, but I do have watched people who play it. Cracking ears for the mines. Yes, I do like the mines. Gotta catch 'em some? Not as good a catchphrase. Exactly, Chan, yeah. Oh well. Alright. Let's clear these out. Technically, yes, shaders are against 2S, but more so if you broadcast you're using them, it's really weird. Yeah, I just thought that was weird. I'm like, so UI changing add-ons are fine. I mean, technically they're not fine for Final Fantasy. They're really against pretty much any of that stuff, which is weird to me. It's probably the other thing. I don't like the UI in Final Fantasy, and I'm not really the type to purposely break TOSs, so I'm not gonna bother. All add-ons are banned, but like, just don't scream it to the roof drops. Exactly. Alright, let me focus here and see if I can down this guy on this character. So give me 1 second. Because he's a problem. If we can't, we'll just move on. I really wish he didn't do that on me. Disintegration, okay. Come on. Ooh, I'm a little closer. Oh no! Here comes the obliterates! Oh no! 12, 9, 8! 8%! Nope, I'm not good enough on him. Aww, sad puppy noises. Alright. Next character. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. They just give you a pat on the hand for Guardian can suck sometimes. Yep, Guardian on a heroic is apparently undoable on a lot of my alts, so that's unfortunate. If they find out, which they won't. Fair. Unable to find it. Maybe I just heard you say it, or I multitask of binge watching WoW videos. None of the other creators' meta guides are sounding right when I start them. I'm sorry, Rihanna. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't make a guide on the mega metas. I thought about it, but I already had most of it done, so it would have been too much of a pain for me to like go back and try to just explain it without being able to show it. So, you know. I need Squeenix to take my FF house away from me so I can sub just to get my guild back. Oh no. As Scooby-Doo says, hurrah. Exactly. Just need to look the achievement back up and see what I'm still missing. Yeah, that'll be the best way to do it if you're not sure what you need. Okay, I did all the rares on him, right? I did. Okay, and it's Monday, which means it won't be here tomorrow. Okay, he can leave. So, I might be able to do on this character. He's 583. So I might be able to get to Sylvanas on him. He's a little more geared because I did a few delves on him. Yeah. Let's go to the mall. You took my house away, but now I can get one on WoW soon, so... And WoW won't take it away, which is nice. So... That'll be nice. Silver has a house in 14, but, you know. You gotta stay sub to keep it, which is that just kills me. See, I want them to take my house so I don't have to keep resubbing to keep it. Fair. I prefer WoW's aesthetic too. Same, honestly. Like, I like the houses in 14. They're really nice, but I don't know. I think I prefer WoW's. I can't justify giving them money just to keep a house, basically paying rent. Yeah, that's what it is. You're paying rent. Okay, is this the character who had it unlocked? No. Seriously, what character was it? I swear I had a second character that had that unlocked, but I can't find them. I guess I didn't. I had a light academia aesthetic house. It was very me. Nice. I have no idea what Silver's house is. I don't know much about it, to be honest. Hopefully I can make something similar in WoW. Yeah, we'll find out. So far, the only aesthetics I've seen are Alliance Human and Horde Orc. I'm sure they'll add more over time, but because of that, I think I'm not super interested in it. I'm not really. Those aren't my aesthetics, honestly. But the architecture I want for a house will probably never exist, so... yeah. My house was so cute too, and now it's dead. Aw, I'm sorry. Love the hunter pets. Thank you. I love my little hunter pets, my little burbs. Showed Night Elf stuff last time. Well, that's good. Night Elf stuff is neat. I might at some point just hold a battle pet for 33k. Cool. I really doubt the ones I want, though. Because the ones I want are specifically, I want the Zareth Mortis First One architecture, I want the Nyalotha architecture, and I want the Antorus Burning Throne, specifically where, when you go up to the Titan Throne. Not the Titans' thrones, I guess. Where you fight Agrimar and stuff, that area. Those are my 3 favorite architectures in game. Those will never be houseless. I'd love to be wrong, but, you know. They never will. Need a troll hut. My new money strat. Nice, congrats. I need a goblin hole house, like a hobbit hole. That would be cute. They need to allow me to build my home in Mulgore and do almost any other style than Orc and I'd be happy. Till then I don't really care. I feel that. Suramar for me. Suramar is a good choice. I do love Suramar. Sure they will be, but you gotta spend 5.5 million gold, 50 achievements, and 5 server firsts. Oh gosh, no kidding. There we go. Okay. You're out, right? Yep. Or Torghast. Torghast is definitely like a 4th favorite architecturally. I would love a Torghast house, dude. I don't care if I'm that one creepy death guy in the woods. Give me my house. Really pulled the rat? Alright. Just gonna say Nighthold architecture would be nice. Yeah, Suramar and Nighthold would be definitely would be nice as well. It'd probably be like a 5th or 6th favorite for me. Definitely up there, but Castle Nathria. Ugh. Please. Nathria is another one. I'll bump that one up to my top favorites. Please. I just want Nathria itself, just the whole thing. Just give it to me. Venthyr House, yes. Little forest cabin. That would be pretty cute. Did I kill the thing and then not take the... I think I forgot. Didn't I just take the anima though? I thought I just took the anima. Wait, hold on. Why am I stunned? I must have not clicked on the right one or something. That's weird. Wouldn't mind Ardenweald. Ardenweald would be nice. I do appreciate that. See a neighbor near Stormwind with the general human houses and then one random house that's edge. Exactly. Yes. Really wish they would remove that. I don't. You know what? Come here. Reset. I must not have picked up that correct anima piece. Where am I at here? I didn't. That's weird. Not paying attention. Nighthold is definitely my favorite. Would really love a garden on my house too, themed to the zone. Agreed. That would be nice. Revendreth aesthetic would be awesome in my opinion. Oh, agreed. Hard agree. There we go. Just want to be a Nightborn IRL fair. You have to like unpack the anima first, then grab it. I always make that same mistake. Yeah, it's irritating. I know. I've done it a few times. I've been doing this a lot, so it's irritating. It shouldn't be required for this now, but whatever. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm hoping this hunter can get past, whatever that boss is, Guardian, because he's a little bit higher item level than a lot of the others. So, fingers crossed. Hey, got the glaive. Excellent. So I don't need anything from that boss anymore. That's good. The same spot you are, Kraken. I really don't want to farm the currency in my hunter to farm that horrific vision bow. Right? Like, I'm just so tired of it. I've been doing it for so long. I'm mentally done, you know? Kills me. I just want to be done. And that's like the worst part of it too, is next patch, all of that currency finally is being added to the warband, so like you'll be able to transfer it, which is fantastic. But it won't even matter because the visions, even if it's not like the one for, you know, the version for the next patch, the base ones are being scaled up to 82. And I, as my hunter is now, could not solo it. I tried it on PTR, and I'm like, wow. Okay. F me, I guess. So, we'll see. We'll see if I get it or not. If I don't get it for the next patch, I might have to wait a few years again. They're scaling up old content? That's crazy. They keep doing it. They're on this new weird thing about that because they've been doing it with the dungeons too. Whenever an old dungeon has gone for the Mythic Plus rotation of the season, like right now it's Theater of Pain and what's the other one? What's the other one? There's one more. I don't remember what the other one is, but oh, Motherlode. The Mythic version is quote-unquote current Mythic 0. So not only is it no longer legacy loot, you also can't solo it. It drives me crazy. And I'm like, I was farming that. I needed stuff from that. I don't appreciate it, if I'm honest. I don't know why. So I have to wait an entire season now to be able to farm those again. It's weird. It is a stupid decision. I'm not sure why they're doing that. They should have like a legacy toggle mode. Like if they really want to upscale for Mythic 0 or whatever their reasoning, well, at least let me still do the legacy version. There we go. They did the same with Shadowlands Plague Dungeon, right? Yep, the Necrotic Wake or whatever it was. And Theater of Pain is the other one, so... I can't finish the glory meta for the Shadowlands dungeon because I can't do Theater of Pain. So, that's fun. Found it. I had to go back into text between my sister and me. It was a person I hadn't seen until she sent them my way. They don't say mega meta though, so I must have gotten that somewhere else. Dollar on Gaming did an easy breakdown though. I know I've been calling it mega meta, so you might have gotten that from me, but in terms of the guide, that's funny. At least you found it. Same for me last season in Necrotic Wake. Right. You can just pull a Sholo. Exactly! We have options. I just feel like legacy content should be doable on any level below max. Like level 20 onwards. Yeah, understandable for sure. So dumb you can't get into M0 in its current season. Like, let me farm my mounts, right? Yeah. It is legacy content. Who cares how we do it? You'd think. I'm gonna look back up where I left off when I get home though, so I can put it back on my list. Perfect. Well, good luck. I hope the mega meta-ing works out for you. I will say I really want the Mad title though. I would like it, but I won't be upset if I don't get it, just because like, as cool as titles are, I feel like they're a super forgettable collectible for me. I don't see my own name because I don't like it. I'll pick like a title, like what do I even have on? Titan Slayer. I don't even remember where that came from. Argus maybe? I pick a cool title and then just forget about it. So like, I don't know. So I'm usually glad when I see FOMO achievements only reward a title, because then I don't really care. It's kind of nice. Storm Blizz HQ. We gotta throw pants at them for reasons. Not a title person usually. I almost never care about titles. I just want that one. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Okay. I want a title if it's super edgy. Also fair. Like the Heir to the Void one. Yeah, that one's definitely neat. Where does that one come from? I'm sure something ridiculous. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. Beware of the Angry Birds. Yes. Hello, Sink. How you doing? Hello, Sin. I don't know what I call you. I called you Sink. Your name is Sink now, apparently. Glad to have you back, Sin. How you doing? Did they need to add 3 more masks, though? Right? I know. And solo-only achievements are back for Visions, which, well, those were what made me hate Visions back when it was current, because I was doing them with Silver. And then, come to find out, similar to like Zekvir, we were forced to do it solo to get the achievement. I'm like, that's... I don't personally appreciate that. I don't like that. And plus 3 more masks on top of it. I didn't enjoy the masks. I really didn't. I didn't have a great time with Visions when it was current. From Scale Can's Commander Sakura Jawa Mythic mode. Oh, okay, I see. So, easy then. That's cool. Well, not easy right now, but you know what I mean. In the future. It's not going anywhere. Someone tell me a class to level next. Monk. All good. I get both Sin and Sync depending on the person. Perfect. Oh, that is his name now, yes. Oh, alright. What do I need left from this raid? Not a lot. On Heroic, at least. Like, I'm really kind of annoyed that I can't do those bosses. Because, yeah, I only need the mount from these 2, which that drops from any difficulty, luckily. 2 things from Soul Render, and then 2 things from Guardian, and 3 things from Sylvanas. So, not bad. If we can figure out how to get past Guardian. I can at least do it on my main, so like that's fine. But I would like more than 1 chance a week, ideally. I just like titles that make me feel like I'm the raid boss. It'd be so cool to get the title Harbinger in Midnight. Oh, I agree. I would go after that unless it's like PvP related or something. It's just kind of funny for Sylvanas. I mean, I guess she's a type of Harbinger of Death. For Xalatath, that she's the Harbinger of the Void because, I kid you not, my Void Elf priest, he's a Drakthir now, but he was a Blood Elf originally too. Drezit, his title was Harbinger of the Void, because that was his thing that he did. I've had him as an RP character since... Ooh, I want to say Legion? WoD, maybe? He's a pretty old character. And so it cracked me up. I was like, are you serious? I mean, it's not like a super original title. But he had this whole beef with Dalaran, and he was like locked away in a crystal in the prison there. I made this whole separate section of monster hunters for the Kirin Tor called the Kirin Var. And this was, you know, in me and Silver's RP. So it's just funny to me. I'm like, huh. Interesting. He didn't destroy Dalaran, though. In my RP. I like the theory that she's some form of Koresh's world soul, even though it's so implausible. Yeah, it is interesting. It's an interesting idea. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize you could see Soul Render over there. That's kind of cool. Okay. Still can't believe the Kirin Tor had no more Dalaran, Kirin Tor bad as their climax of that plotline. Agreed. I thought that was pretty gross, honestly. I didn't particularly care for Jaina's attitude in it either. I was like, really? You were finally doing better, Jaina, and now you're back to bitch queen? Alright. That's unfortunate. She's so flip-floppy. I think the only expansion I actually liked Jaina in was BFA. It looks like it'll stay that way. I didn't mind her in Shadowlands, but she didn't do a whole lot. Didn't destroy Dalaran, but definitely tagged some of the walls like a true rebel. Exactly. Yes. You want RP and I said Mundermine, apparently. Undermine? Well, there, where the trash master title cloak yet? I'm glad I didn't vendor my clock from Mechagon. Or your cloak, got you. I haven't worn it there yet. The character that hasn't been taken under mine yet. Do you get like something special for doing that? Because I have that on my main. I kept the cloak because I liked that little effect too. Jenny needs to change your outfit. We're not at sea anymore. I suppose so. As a random aside, did you know Sylvanas has the most outfits out of all the characters in game? It's like 7, 8, or 9, or however many it was, some ridiculous number. She's had the most model changes. It's insane. I'm like, wow, alright. Alright. Over to Soul Render. Did I still need stuff from Soul Render? Yes, 2 things. Let's see if he drops them. Evidently you can ride the Savage Green Battle Turtle below level 10. Really? That's funny. They must have used the sea turtle or the riding turtle as its base instead of one of the other turtles, like from Pandaria, because you can do that with the sea turtle and the riding turtle as well. That's funny. No, I just thought it would be cool since they're always going through the trash. Perfect. That's pretty funny though. Jane has got that Elsa look going on, but she hasn't let it go yet. She kind of does, doesn't she? I hadn't thought of it that way. That's funny. Pretty funny. Way slower than the chauffeur though. Oh yeah, absolutely. Way slower. It's weird since Sylvanas wears almost nothing. I guess for a while she did in one of her outfits, but that's only one of her outfits. She's exchanged a lot. Like in Legion, she covered up a lot. It was all covered by chainmail. Yeah, I think you're thinking of her Kata one, where she was like half naked. I was so glad when she switched out of that. When your whole shtick is vengeance, so to take reverence, you do a bunch of petty crime. Dunk a bucket of water on a wizard, steal a donut from the magical bakery, commit grand theft, flying carpet. That's funny. Like her BFA outfit. I like her BFA one, but I think her Legion one and the 2 Shadowlands ones are my favorite on her. Like, she's always looked fantastic, really. I just don't care for her personality. Bah, didn't get anything. I got a Sylvanas Lego on my mage, but it doesn't give you the achieve if you can't equip it. Simply wonderful, at least till you get the Mog. Yeah, gotta be a hunter. Fun, right? It's great. There we go. Alright. Up to the Painsmith. And then we can go straight to the Guardian after this and see if this character can get past the Guardian. He's a little higher than the others, 583, so he might be able to. This is my second main, technically. Horde main, at least. There we are. Oh. My birds blend in with the floor. There we go. Alright, Painsmith. Oh, la la la. This raid. I was hoping we were going to be able to finish it today and be like stupidly lucky, but I don't think that'll be the case, since we can't get past Guardian very easily. I should skip Shaman and go to Monks after this, since we only have an hour left. I bet my Monks could get past her. And I have 3 of them too, luckily, because one of them was the... Oh, and my Evokers. I bet my Evokers could too. I'll do Evokers first. Because I feel like my evokers and monks do the most damage. Oh, and my mage. My broken arcane mage. You should be able to do it. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what characters I want to do it on after this. And we'll see if we can get them past. And then I'll just focus on them. Thank you so much, Kraken Lacken, for the resub. Sorry the module didn't pick you up. Super appreciate your continued support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. And also, hello. Glad to have you here. Love that monks have slicing winds from Plunderstorm now. They do, which is great. I really, really hope, like, if they're gonna bring in Plunderstorm abilities, because, like, I liked Plunderstorm's playstyle, I just didn't like the PvP part. So if I had to pick a weapon that I really liked from it, or an ability, I mean, it's that axe, that flaming axe, where you just, like, lift it up and you're like, bam! It just destroys whatever's in front of it. I think that one was my favorite. I felt so powerful with it. It was great. So I hope they bring in others, because those were fun abilities. Oh, come on, Painsmith, let's go. You're done, son. A home run axe. Exactly. Stealth Blink is also great. Yes. I just made my first Evoker and I love it so far. Evoker's awesome. I really do enjoy, specifically Devastation. The way I have it set up. It really feels like what I've wanted out of my mages. Especially since they're technically a hybrid class, which means they can heal themselves. They're not strictly, you know, DPS only. So, I really like that. Does anyone even use that term anymore? Oh. Okay, let's go see if we can take down the Guardian. Dead Axe was a good button to press on a bunch of mobs. Right? It was so satisfying. You wind up and it just skadoosh. Just lava smash. It was great. Especially if you had the rank 3 version. I don't even remember most of the other abilities because that was the one I was just focused on. Okay, let's wait for my Bestial Wrath to come off cooldown. And then we'll try to take this guy out. So fingers crossed we can do it. Got 22 seconds it looks like. Because if we can get past him, we should be able to get past the others. I don't foresee the other ones causing a problem, but then again, I didn't know about this guy having a problem either, so news to me. Starrealm looked cool, but was bad versus other people, but would be good PvE. Yeah, I can agree with that. I liked Starbomb against like the mobs and stuff. That was a nice one. It didn't go off quick enough, I feel like, to be PvP-able. Okay, here we go. See if we can do it. Got really close on my other hunter. Oh shit. If I didn't get stunned like a dumbass. Well, if I fail, I'll give this a second try. Yeah, didn't fail it. Really wish BM did more. Yep, there he goes. Okay, I'll try again because I was a dumbass and didn't move out of the stun. I might not be able to do that though on him. Man, I was hopeful too. Rip. 7.8 million. That's just insane. I don't even think my Guardian could destroy that. Could survive that. I don't think his health goes up that high. 25% in 5 seconds is steep. It is. It very much is. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We'll give her one more go. I'll move out of the stun this time. I wish I could have my birds tank him. Oh? Oh, did he actually go to my bird this time? Okay. Alright. Maybe. Maybe. Hunter power for the win, maybe? Probably not. No, 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 nope, he went to me. No, 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 no! Damn it, this boss sucks. Alright. Can't do it on the hunters. That's unfortunate, even with taunt. Wah! Alright, we'll try Evoker next. Workday over. What shenanigans will ensue this evening? Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good evening, Rihanna. Thank you so much for being here. Drive safe. Dang, I know, right? Hey, Kraken, what level are you on the hunter? I am level 80. Are you lusting? No, these birds don't have lust. I don't think I'll be able to make up for over 30% in just a few seconds, though. Alright, so let's do the Evokers. I feel like they have a pretty good chance. I do pretty good damage on them. So, Evoker, Monk, and my Arcane Mage. We'll give them all a shot. I bet you I could get past him on them. We'll find out. Alright, set it to Heroic, not Mythic. In we go. It's a little on my 606 BM Hunter Mythic. Oh, I'm sure you do. I don't gear though, so. These characters are usually in the 540 to 580 range, depending on the character. I can slow it on my main as well. It's just, these are alts, so. I don't gear alts. There. That's why I didn't even know it was a problem, because I've done this so many times on normal and then heroic and mythic on my main. I didn't even know that was an issue. That's okay. I did it with a 587 Hunter with Lust Pet. That was the only way. Gotcha. Figures. I love playing alts, but I only have 15 to 20. They all have tier sets and stuff. You gear all of them? Man, you're insane. That is too much for me. I did all that in Mopwad and Legion. I would gear all of my alts, but no more. Just the thought of it makes me want to throw up. No more. Only. Exactly. There. Weekly activities take like 1 hour per character. Yeah, that's way too long for me. I wouldn't have the time for that. Irish Moo, thank you so much for the follow. Glad to have you here. You hope you enjoy your stay. I have 30-something 80s now. I would not have time for that on all of them. That's 30 plus hours a week. I could have finished the raid by that point. So, doesn't help me any. Okay, let's see. Jaina, where you go? There we are. I'll gear out one of each class, that's my limit. I used to do that. I did that mop through Legion, but I'm just not into the rat race for gear and DPS anymore. If it didn't get absolutely outmoded so damn quickly every season, I wouldn't mind. But they just inflate it so fast and hard that I just don't care anymore. I have no reason to. By the time I finally get a best set that I would like, the season's gonna be over. So I'm like, whatever. You Torghast? I like Torghast, and this, well, it's technically Torghast. This is Sanctum of Domination. I love your YouTube and it's great. Well, thank you, Irish Moo. Glad you enjoy it and welcome. Glad to have you in the stream. There we are. Content is coming too fast. It is. It is. But that's why I'm returning to my roots and focusing more on legacy content again. It's really more of what I enjoy. I'd rather play legacy stuff anyway, so. I'm not here for a challenge, I'm here for a good time. It is, I'm struggling to keep up. I don't blame you. I struggled too. I thought I could keep up with delves as well, because I do like delves at its core. I don't like leveling Bran, but it was too much. I had to spend too much time on delves last season. Hello, Takeli, how you doing? Glad to have you here, welcome. Sanctum of Dami Mommy. Sylvanas dropped her bow the first time we did her with my hunter. Nice, congrats! Same for me on my hunter, but poor Silver was not so lucky. There we are. Alright. Beautiful. So I'm confident I'll be able to get past Guardian on my Evoker, but we will see. If I can't, that's okay. I can at least get past and do the last couple bosses on my main. It'll just have to be something I do weekly if it ends up being that route. But I do so much damage in my Evokers. I feel like I would have a good shot. Are you male farming? Mog farming, so all types of armor. Mail, plate, leather, cloth, weapons, anything moggable. The mount too, if it decides to drop. So, everything, the whole raid. 100%ing it, including recipes, mounts. I have the achievements already, so we're good there. Come on, let's go. I do wish I had a full 40 range though. I really like the shorter range of Evokers. It's my one complaint. Ah. Pushing him through his phases so quick I can't even get off my proper rotation. Not necessarily complaining, but there we go. Beautiful. Boop. Alright. I'm doing max level delves on 7 characters, but I'm having a lot of fun. Hey, at least you're having fun. Like, as long as you're having fun, that's the point, right? So that's good. Forgot when does raid reset? Every week, it's Tuesday if you're in the US, it's, if you're on an NNA server, it's Wednesday if you're on an EU server. Yeah, what Munter said. Thinking about making an Earthen since ATT wants me to get their mole machines. Mole machines? Earthen have mole machines too? I thought that was just Dark Iron. I'm impressed. I'll have to keep that in mind. Here we are. About 16 hours for NA. Perfect. And 30 for EU. Earthen have mole machines? Thought it was Dark Iron Dwarves. Is it? I'm not sure. I'll have to look at ATT again. Yeah, I know Dark Iron Dwarves did. I didn't know that. I don't think Earthen do, unless I'm mistaken and they have it too. Didn't think that was quite their thing. Just getting back into playing the games, wondering when I can try for Ashes of Alair again. When you can try? Oh, got you for the weekly. I was like, well, whenever you want. Got you. Yep, well there you go. Unless your fun involves crime of involuntary actions of others, fair. Earthen don't have mole machines, only Dark Iron Dwarves. Okay, perfect. Thought it was Earthen since it showed up in my ATT and I unlocked them. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, he wrecked him. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get past Guardian on my Evokers. I feel like I play Evoker pretty well. There really blend in with this raid. Okay. Yeah, this is her, well, one of her Shadowlands outfits. I do really like it. She looks good. I may not like her as a character, because her personality sucks, but she looks fantastic. So, you know, one of those things. Is there a way to switch two characters' names? I have two race changes. Don't really want to have to buy a name change too, but I'm thinking I may have to. You used to be able to like delete one and do it that way, but I think they put a kibosh to that, so I'm not sure anymore. I don't know, because I've had to do that in the past too. Had to do name changes. There we go. I like Sylvanas until BFA. I don't think I've ever liked Sylvanas. I didn't like her even in Kata. I've never been a fan. I like the little thing her and Thanos have, but that's about it, honestly. I don't really like bitchy women either, so I think that's part of it. Tends to bother me. I was able to name change with a race change. You can, but if you want to swap two active characters, you have to, you know, that both, if you just want to swap two characters' names, you have to buy like a third name change to free up the one. It's very irritating. I'm not sure, but if I delete one, rename the other, and restore the old one, should that work? It used to, but I feel like it doesn't anymore. They had changed it, so if you try to restore the old one, it says a character with that name already exists. Last time I tried that, that's what it did. Back in my day, you could. But they changed it or something, so you quote-unquote couldn't get free name changes. Which I think is dumb, but whatever. Up we go. I don't know. Maybe it works again. Who knows? Give it a shot. If you can't, you'll just have to have a GM that doesn't exist anymore restore your character for you. That's how I remember it. Yeah, same. Okie dokie. So I still need... close that a little bit. Non-expansion features. We need the raid, Sanctum, heroic. Yeah, it's just Surrender that has two things for me. And then the other two bosses if I can get past them. I liked Sylvie until they decided she was evil the whole time. Like, I'm still not clear on the whole on when the jailer even recruited her, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought she was evil the whole time, but I guess that's just me. I mean, look at everything she did in Kata. Good grief. There we are. So if that's the case, she hasn't been not evil since Wrath. Or have someone report your name for being inappropriate, maybe. True, you could do that too. Love Sylvanas' best character. Gotcha. Well, I guess somebody's gotta like her, right? Beautiful. I am on heroic, right? Yes, excellent. I had to make sure, because he's just killing stuff so quickly. There we are. I mean, LVY the whole time for sure, but like... working for the BBEG as of when? Oh, evil. I was like, LVY, what does my UI have to do with this? I was so confused. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what any of that means, honestly. Play Undead from 20 years. I also play Undead. I love my Undead, just my favorite two, I think, are my Warlock and, no, my Mage. My Mage and my Rogue, I think, are my favorite two Undead. I miss old Sylvanas from Warcraft 3. There she has the true goal. Agreed. I think that's probably the only time I liked her. Can't type evil and sarcasm. Looks like evil. I got you. I see. There we go. I guess I'm just racist in that I never liked that Sylvanas, a non-human, was the leader of a bunch of humans. So, maybe that's just me. Blizzard is both too racist and not racist enough sometimes. It's kind of funny if you think about it. I believe it was when she died the second time after the Lich King was defeated in Wrath. Yeah, it was when she jumped off and she died. She offed herself and saw the jailer and all that jazz, so. I also wish that Forsaken could be other races. Oh, agreed. Because, like, canonically, the Forsaken is only the undead of Lordaeron, but the undead covers everybody. So it should be unlocked to everybody, but we only get to play as the Forsaken specifically, which kind of sucks. Also wish, except for Light Mommy. Light Mommy? What? What is Light Mommy? Zira? Lanaru? If they ever make pretty undeads playable, I may race change to a main. I would love, oh, Kalia! Well, it's because she's not Forsaken, that's why. So. She's the only one that's not. She died during the Arathi thing. Sylvanas had her shot. Give me Forsaken beef. I guess I should lust, huh? There we go. Beautiful. Alright, fingers crossed. I'll be able to get past the, Hey, was that both of them? No, I only got one. Okay. I still need the agonizing spiked belt. One name. I'm out of current things to do. All my weeklies are done. I'm Crescent Valorstone capped, and I can't bring myself to farm anything today. I'm hitting a dry spell. I'm sorry, Sheer. I would say to go do some legacy content, but sounds like that's not quite your focus at the moment, so I get it. Alright, so we need to go do... On to Painsmith. And then we can go attempt Guardian again. I read somewhere that you're supposed to only do the level 1 breath as it does the same damage but lasts longer, meaning you have to apply it less often? Really? That's weird. Very weird. Especially since that has not been the case for me. Interesting. I usually legacy between seasons, otherwise I get burnt. Yeah, totally fair. Totally fair. Full? Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, Painsmith time. Easy peasy. Oh, stretchies. Okay. Once we get past Painsmith, we'll see if we can do the Guardian. They need to add something to spend Valor Stones on for real, though. Yeah, I feel like you're either like clamoring for Valor Stones or you have too many. I really wish they were Warbound because like my main is choking on Valor Stones while my alts are like dry as a bone. It's frustrating. Just don't farm Firelands so much and you'll get burned less often. Siege did there. That's funny. Oh, Painsmith. My level even is this one? 572. Yeah. We'll see if we can do it. At the very least, if none of my ults can get past him, it's okay. I know my main can. That's why I didn't even know there was an issue. Unfortunate. I've been passively completing the world quest hidden artifact appearances for priests, though. Hey, nice. That's handy. That's kind of the nice thing about some of those hidden artifact and some of the other one appearances is once you have them unlocked, a lot of what you do normally does still count for it, which is nice. Like with the world quest stuff, the PvP stuff, world bosses, etc. So that's good. Yeah, I feel like the Legion artifacts still some of the best weapon appearances in the game, at least personally. Like there's definitely a lot of cool weapons. WoW's got great weapons. But I'll always be pretty partial to those artifact appearances, if I'm honest. Okay, let's go see if we can do the Guardian. I'm really glad I don't have to only farm Legion. Same. I was very glad about that, because I wasn't 100% done with them when BFA came out. And I noticed that back then. I was so pleased. I was like, thank goodness. I kind of got tired of the artifact appearances because I feel like we see them so much. Yeah, understandable. I get it. Alright. So, Guardian time. Okay. Alright, so we'll wait for all of my stuff to come back off cooldown here. Just like before. So we'll repair and stuff, and then see if we can do this guy. Vendor all my crap. I do wish my buff as an evoker, because we do get a buff. I wish it actually, like, helped. It really doesn't. It's just a speed buff thing. Like, reduce the cooldown of a major movement ability for all party and raid members by 15% for 1 hour. Big whoop. Like, cool, I guess, but I don't know. Okay. Let's see, everything ready? It is. Alright, cross your fingers. Here we go. Oh! Yeah! I can do it on Evoker! That was close. Did you see that? He was like... It's the second Obliterate, because he'll just keep doing them over and over until you die. When he hits you with the second one, that's when I die. He was about to get off the first. Whew. Woo! And I didn't get any Mog. Well... Fuck. I did it though. Woohoo! I had to pull out the stops on that one. The big bunk was coming. It was. Okay, let's go do Fate Scribe then, and Kel'Thuzad and Sylvanas, and hopefully we don't have any other surprise issues. Anyway, I think my biggest struggle with legacy content is my ADD makes it very difficult to determine what I want to collect. Understandable, yeah. That can definitely make it a little hard, I'm sure. At least I know I can do it on at least one other character if I focus. Well, 2, because I do have another evoker. 3 technically. I do have 3 level 80 evokers. So. And I have 3 monks. I want to try it on the monk too. So I know I can do it on evoker, and that's good. I'll do the monk after this one, since we only have about half an hour, well, 45-ish minutes left to stream. This is a long raid. It takes a hot minute to get through it. We need 3 more evokers minimum. Well, I have, let's see, 3 to 4 per account, so however much that ends up. 3 minimum times 8. So I have somewhere around 24, but only 3 of them are 80. The rest are 70 or 60. I didn't even want the third 80, but he was used for the leveling guide, so. More dragons, can't have enough dragons. Absolutely. Most of my mains have been turned into Drakthir. I would do more if I could, but they don't have all the classes available to them yet. Can't believe it's already after 6 p.m. East. Where's the time go? I know, right? It really does. Really does. It's frustrating. What is going on with my screen here? That was weird. Huh. Kind of weird kind of bug. Reload. Everybody... Uh-oh. What happened with my stream? Uh-oh. Am I still alive? What is... I think... my... broadcast broke. Why did that happen? That was strange. Uh-oh. Can y'all still hear me? Whoa. Let's just close out of that. What is going on here? I lost the stream spinning wheel of death. Same, yeah. It's still going too, like, can you hear me? What is going on? Like, even on my other computer, stuff's freaking out. What just happened? I don't know. I have it set to static, so it won't change in jest. Okay, yeah, the broadcast is completely broken. Okay, well, since I only have half an hour... Twitch is under attack, good grief. Since I only have half an hour left... Could already invent another means to fight you? It did. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream early, I guess, because I have to shut this down. It's not... I'm just getting a blank screen. My other computer isn't even able to pull up anything. I don't know what's going on, so... I'm gonna go ahead and end early. I apologize. I'll type it as well in case people can't hear me. Ending early. No idea what's going on. I have to reset stream anyways to fix. So I'll be back. Like a type tomorrow. Love you all. I'm so sorry. No idea what's wrong. Okay. Love you all. Hugs and kisses. I guess I'll be back tomorrow. No reason to restart the stream when we don't have much time left. So good night if you can hear me.